What's up, good people? We got our new F-bombs in store. Virtual F-bombs for people listening to a show that I released yesterday about Smiley's World. And boy, do we have to grow. And we have grown. The cussing needs to stop. That was disgusting on my behalf even. I was even disgusted by the end of the show. But I had to put it out there because, well, people forgot about it, didn't they? Not everyone. We don't forget, do we, Crime and Justice?
Never.
No, we don't. You guys hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. Please share this out on your social medias. It would mean the world to me. We're going to be talking about Summer Wells, all right. We're going to be getting down to some phone calls that I had between Don and Candus and myself and whatever else the night brings us. But first, as promised, I have an updated version that might interest you a lot more. This thing is a work in progress. I'm going to keep, well, I keep erasing the ones off the, let me see. Make sure the other one's erased. Let me erase yesterday's one. Delete. Delete from YouTube. Yes. Okay. All right, so this is the new one. And it's going to be a little more explanatory to you guys about what's going on and what I've kind of dealt with and what I've been putting together. And the reason why I've had to take everything out of here, and again, if you're just getting here, apologize if you watched the Smiley World video. Again, I'm embarrassed at myself for the way I talked, but I was upset. And again, that's so old. It's over a year old. We were going through it. We were getting beat up pretty bad by the people who didn't want us at this case or in this case. And you're going to see why this is what I'm talking about, right? Because we have to show everything if we're going to go back to the beginning and be able to wipe everything out, right?
Yeah.
So I just apologize if you guys were offended or if you guys left because of that. We're going to be using it like this. We don't need to cuss. But basically, Don Wells, I can't control his voice, though, basically. If he decides to cuss, it's not my fault. All I do is work.
Basically, it's not our fault.
All I do is work. Work. Basically. So we're going to get right into it. Yeah, we're going to get right into it. I'm going to make this easy for you guys. I'm not going to talk unless we need to break it down because there's a lot of new stuff in here, and we'll break a few things down. But mainly, you guys are going to be able to see this, watch it in full for itself and for what it is. So let's do it.
I love him, but I'm not in love with him anymore. And I'll do anything for him because he's the kid's dad. But I cannot keep going the way I'm going. Donnie's gonna hear this at the end of this, but it doesn't even matter. I love Donnie to death. He's my kid's dad. Please let me get this out. I love Donnie to death. You know, I love him because he's the kid's dad. But as far as being in love with him anymore, I am done.
He just
Don't get me wrong. I love him, but I'm not in love with him anymore.
I just wish that they could find Summer, Donnie. I just,
Yeah, well, what good? I mean, yeah, I wish so too, man, because this turned my whole world upside down and nobody cares.
What if it was an accident? Well, that's different, And accidents happen,
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Wow. My own commercial. How pompous is this? Why is there commercial in this? I'm not even releasing this one. This is not the one I'm even releasing. Stop it, commercials. Just stop it now. During mid-roll, at least.
Stop it.
Son of a gun. It's just a caper. This is a caper, people, from 1976 from, I would say, Orange County, California. It was a caper. Back in the days. Yes, I was young. I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I shit and wish. You can't say I sit and wish I was a kid. I shit and wish I was a kid again. That just sounds weird. That was very, very odd. I wasn't ready for that one. Okay. We'll go with it. Let's just get back to this then. Back this bad boy up for a second.
wish they could find summer, Donnie. I just,
Yeah, well, what good? I mean, yeah, I wish so too, man.
Yeah. So, what do you mean? What good would it do, Don?
Yeah.
You guys catch that? This is why I put this stuff
Mhm.
together for you guys, because you might miss this stuff.
Him anymore. I am done.
He just
Don't get me wrong. I love him. But I'm not with him anymore.
I wish they could find summer, Donnie. I just,
Yeah, well, what good? I mean, yeah, I wish so too, man.
What'd you guys hear?
Yeah, he started to say, "What good would it
That's
do?"
a man who's the man's broken.
Yeah.
That man is broken by this. 100%. If you can't see that Don is a pawn here, you're going to be missing a lot, because you know what? He was the SAer, right? The filthy pig, which he
Yeah.
still may be filthy pig, but like that doesn't have anything to do with this case right now. He's all I do is work, buddy. It's fact. He always is working. And it's a telltale sign because Don always tells on himself. Listen long enough, he'll tell on himself every time.
He always has.
Every time. Yep, every time. Pay attention.
Because this turned my whole world upside down and nobody cares.
What if it was an accident? Well, that's different, And accidents happen, Right. I don't know if you believe in guardian angels, or I have to leave it to God, and I know what prison's like. And I have mercy for anybody who's in prison, because you're lucky if you get out there alive. I don't know if I could do that, to be honest with you. Yeah, no, it just depends on all the circumstances,
It can't be good, because no matter what situation she's in, she's lost her freedom. Even if she's alive, she's lost her freedom.
And I've always told Candace, watch her closely. That's my baby. Do not let nothing happen to her. I told her that all the time. I've always knew that something was going to happen to Summer. Something in my gut has always told me. And I've always told Candace, watch her closely. That's my baby. Do not let nothing happen to her. I told her that all the time. I just always had this feeling that something's going to happen to her. Just knew it was something.
Her mother was smart enough to get out of here before all this stuff hit.
Yeah, listen to her mother was, basically she was smart enough to get out of here before it all hit. What all hit, Don?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don. Be the hero, Don, not the zero. That's all I'm asking you. I asked you yesterday. Putting it all out on the line for you, sleepless nights included, probably more than you and your wife on this. Probably, a lot more. Yeah, a lot more tears too,
Right.
probably, than you and your wife on this too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even making this video. I mean, I'm not a guy that even knew how to use this program. I taught myself to, because I needed to do something better to make this a point to you, right? Maybe if you saw your daughter and you saw it through the eyes of people, and you saw her on her swing set, it would bring back memories, Don. I just think I did a good job on that. Tap on myself on the back. It's not a
Yeah.
finished product, but like by the time it's released, I might just release these in part 1, just to keep everyone interested, right? Everybody needs to know what's being said. It's not fair that your daughter's been gone over 600 days, Don. She just didn't magically disappear and dissipate into the air, right? Whoever had her last knows what happened.
Something in my gut has always told me, and I've always told Candace, watch her closely. That's my baby. Do not let nothing happen to her. I told her that all the time. I just always had this feeling that something's going to happen to her. Just knew it was something.
Her mother was smart enough to get out of here before all this stuff hit. Mother was smart enough to get out of here before all this stuff hit.
I just wish that they could find summer, Donnie. I just,
Yeah, well, what good
would it
I mean, yeah, I wish so too, man, because this turned my whole world upside down and nobody cares.
You know how pissed I am when you said nobody cares, Don? Do you know the world cares more than you guys?
Yeah.
Way more than you guys. But we care. That's right. We care. You'll hear tonight that we've cared and cared since day one. You didn't care enough to see us caring because you let your wife dangle you around like a little hand puppet. Basically, stick to the script.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
It's
Don?
time for that script to come to an end.
Yeah, stand up. Yeah, down. Yeah, do it.
Ain't gonna lie for nobody. She's not saying a lie for nobody. Candace ain't gonna lie for nobody.
Hung out when he knew he could get what he wanted.
No. Candace guaranteed nobody. She's not gonna give some minors. Nobody. She's not gonna give some minors. Whatever. Candace ain't gonna lie for nobody. She's not gonna give some minors.
Not what?
Candace ain't gonna lie for nobody. She's not.
What?
Candace ain't gonna lie for nobody. Candace ain't gonna lie for nobody.
I was gonna make it into a rap. No. Oh no.
Whatever.
Right.
It's not happening.
Candace when you were in jail?
Yes. Yeah.
But did something change when you got out of jail?
It was just suddenly we weren't allowed to contact him at all.
The other day when I was with Josie, I had to sneak and talk to him. Like, I had to sneak and talk to him about his sister. I can't believe this shit. I can't even talk to my sons about their fucking own sister. What the? The other day when I was with Josie, I had to sneak and talk to him. Like, I had to sneak and talk to him about his sister. I can't believe this shit. I can't even talk to my sons about their fucking own sister. What the? Oh, I'm not allowed to talk according to welfare and the courts and everything. I'm not allowed to talk to my boys about their missing sister. Like, what the fuck? Like, she's a ghost? What the fuck is this?
Seems like Candace has some explaining to do.
Want a lawn that looks like your lawn looks
Yeah.
a little bit more
All
like
right, cool.
this.
That's done. That's the end of the video.
Well, Candace does.
Does it make
have
a little
lot
more
of
sense to
explaining
people?
do.
I thought so.
It
I
definitely
thought so. Are you guys
does.
interested? Are you guys interested? Are you guys a little bit more interested now? Are we all? I think we all were. Don, if you were listening, I know you will be at some point. Don. Dongelina Jolie.
Right?
Donalicious. Don
Schmack
the
Don.
leprechaun. Don the leprechaun. He looked for his gold, but it was gone. He looked high and he looked low. He looked up on the freeway and oh no, he got hit by a bus. Not the one parked in your, by the way, not the one parked in your, you know what I'm saying? Knocked out of his cute little buckled shoes.
Oh, no.
I don't have the rest of the song written yet, but I figured that was a good one to start with right there.
That
Teflon
is
Don.
good. I like that. Spackling Don, it's time to step up and do something.
Let me see something here. Well, that's why. I guess hitting send is important.
Oh. Yeah, that might help.
Okay.
That might help move it along.
Right? I was like, I'll make it easier for everybody today. And I was like, anything with the name Sharon, anything with the name Sharon, spelled with an S, by the way, not the C. Thank God. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, just keep the C up. Keep the C word out of here, people.
Exactly.
And it's not abbreviated. Can't understand normal thinking. That's a different C word. I'm talking about the share word and spell it with an S or something. Yeah, something like that.
So, I wonder why they're not allowed to see the boys at all now.
Well, I put a video out. It was like one of my newer ones. I haven't played the newer ones yet because basically the first one I put out was why they don't have their kids back. I was hoping people would watch that or look at my playlist. So I just kind of waited. I mean, I could go back to that, but maybe we'll do that later if we have to. But I'd rather go back to the beginning first, because where we are now doesn't really matter. Really, you know what I mean? It really doesn't.
Yeah,
we got to
right.
figure out how we got to this point is what we need to figure out. That's all that matters, actually, at this point, I think.
Well, it definitely does. You have to go back to the beginning and weed out what's not important and focus on, the little bits of truth that come out here and there that people may have missed.
Well, I think everything's important here at this point. It's just let's see how the rate of which we're going to watch it here.
Yeah.
You can only throw so many things down someone's throat in one day, and so like I'm aware of that. I'm not trying to outstay my welcome here. Like this is all relevant. Everything we do is relevant on this, and we're not going to be backtracking and playing the same stuff. It's just not going to happen. So if that's what you're expecting, that's not what's going to happen. All right, okay, we can start with this one. So this is like an older one. This is like, I think, my first phone call. I don't remember what's on these things, to be honest with you. I don't remember. I know that I might have had to coddle them a little bit. I might have cussed a little bit, probably did. I'm not going to lie. I cut out all the N-words and as many C-words as I could. Don and Candus's vocabulary revolves around them. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I was going to say Don and Candus probably cussed a lot, if I remember correctly. Anytime I've ever heard them speak.
Grady Judd would have said they cussed a lot. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said?
Exactly.
Basically. All right, so we're going to start with this. Let me share my screen again. I know you guys don't mind, but Beverly, but at some point, like, we want as many people to be able to watch us and be able to share as many missing people and cases as possible. And you know what? Some people don't like the cussing. And you know what? I was a comedian. I could do TV comedy and still be just as funny as using cussing. So to me, it's a no-brainer just to have like the F-bomb, right? And a button that I paid expensive money for. Might as well use the damn thing.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
We need
what it is, but like that's our plans here as a family. We're growing. Yeah.
We need some little F-bomb emojis.
The pups behind me, just rolling around. That's pretty much it. All right, let's listen to this. I'll turn on the closed captions again. Don't judge me. Actually, you could judge me. It doesn't matter. But yeah, again, we're moving things up, so the cussing will be lacking a little bit more from here on out. Normally.
Definitely.
Pairing.
Shut up, Cher. Shut up, Cher. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, Cher. All right, you guys. Sorry, I actually didn't mean to start the show that way. That actually just happened. I was turning on my mic and my elbow hit that button. What's up, Matt? Thank you guys for being here. I didn't plan on coming right back. I was in bed. Just got a call from Don. He said he wanted to clear something up. And that something is this.
Just know, I've never, ever opened my mouth and told anybody anything you've ever told me, and I'm not going to now. I trust you. Do I know if the person that told you this is fucking with you? I don't know. That I don't know.
I can tell you this. The person that told me this is not fucking with me because I made them verify it before I ever believed it.
You guys remember that call, right? AB posted it. It's between Tiffany Marie.
You're muted.
People forgot about this one, huh? Billboard, Brad, AB, Tiffany, and the whole launching the fake thing where Summer Wells was with the feds and all this. Yeah, we got to go back to everything, right? I had to keep everything. This for this reason. People aren't going to forget who screwed these cases up. Yeah, don't. No, he doesn't.
No.
He's the one he's been striking me. I actually got a takedown. He took down one of my videos. So don't think that he's on anybody's team. He's on his own team, selling drugs over the internet. That's what he's doing. Basically, as a whole. So yeah, trash. Both of them.
And 423 Chase. Now,
Billboard, Brad.
I don't want to get in the way of. I don't want to get in the way of on battles and this and that, right?
See what happened when we stayed in our
Stayed
lane?
in
We
my
tried
lane.
to get kicked out.
I can tell you 100% that Don was air and said that opinion now that are industry with Chase, 2 other creators. I think they're a husband and wife team. Need I say more?
Nope.
They live in Tennessee and they deal with 423 Chase.
Yeah.
And Chase, I don't know what he's doing with the lawsuit against apparently Tiffany and AB.
Right? The guy that had no money to even file his own, like buy a lunch. The guy who called me and said, yeah, I got Don's truck. And yeah, I'm working on the back end of Don's truck. I'm like, how long have you known Don? He's like, well, I just met him. Why do you have Don's truck in your shop? Why did you offer me to come out there and give me a bunch of ARs and guns and take me out on ATVs when that's the same thing that girl Gigi wanted to go out there for and asked me to meet you guys out there so you guys could take Don out there and stick guns in his face and ask him what happened to his daughter? You guys remember that? Yeah, I do. I have the text messages and all the messages from them as well. Like, so was that a game or was this a game the whole time? Or were you guys trying to include me to try to sink me? I just had to, well, I saw how dirty these cases could get. So I had to just, sit back and watch how it all played out. Now we see how it all played out, the fake fighting and all the people, parting ways, or if they've actually parted ways or.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of it is all, magic, right? So let's go. It's not here. Again, it's not me trying to trash these people. These people did this to themselves. I'm just letting you watch it because I had to document the case. That's what I was doing, investigating.
None of my business. But what I could either prove stuff because right. I owe you that. Fair is fair, right? January. He's friends with this husband and wife couple that are on YouTube. And other people that know 423 Chase Brad. And I don't want any legal problems. I don't have an attorney on standby. Well, actually, I may. I really love my mystery maven. Hey, Little Miss Sunshine. Good to see you. Good to see all you guys next week.
That was a negative, big fat negative.
But apparently, the phone call that we heard tonight.
Another channel, I got 1,000 too. Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right. But I just want you to know, I'm a loyal person. I'm loyal to fucking fault. I don't tell anybody anything. I keep what my friends tell me in confidence. I do not people tell me I'm a fault unless someone fucks me over. And you gotta fuck me over real hard for me to do something. And even with something like this.
We all remember this, right? But guess what? This stitched together. Is what Don's saying, right? I'm not single mom before. I'm not saying what yes or no. And I brought you information in the last live stream where I said that Don said video's fake. Well, now he believes it's real. And the other creator, Don, and I guess I should use allegedly, right?
Allegedly.
Let all the stuff came into play. I'm not here to again defend any party that's a party to this case or a party to whatever's going on with the AB Chase.
Try to
any
stay
other
out of
creator,
it.
none of my business. But what I can bring you again is that from what other creators in the community are saying that are close to Chase, and again, I get it. Chase can't come up because of his attorneys.
That was a lie.
But at some point, people are going to want to know. Sorry, I'm exhausted, you guys. People are going to want to know the truth, right?
Got it.
So that's all I could do is bring
Make this go.
what
It's almost done.
This is going to be a live stream. Nothing extra that he brought me. But I had to let you know that, hey, at one point he was saying, hey, no, I'm meeting with Chase tomorrow. I'm going to lunch with him, this, that, and the other. Maybe that wasn't
A bit of
live stream
fallout.
pertaining to. That's just, I agree, Kristen. We need to focus on these cases. But again, I can't, I got to stay in my lane, and I'm not taking sides. I'm making that very clear right now. But if Don is saying that if he's hearing from people that are friends with Chase locally, not just Cam and Allie, right? We all know. Right? I'll just say it to them, but they're friends with Chase or Brad. All these names are just getting crazy, right? And they also believe that the audio is 100%. So, you guys, that's the news. I didn't want to make it too crazy, but
Doug, you did fine. Don't apologize all the time. You sound like Don.
Basically, I just talk.
Moving.
Fucking work. That's with an AW. It's not the bad word. It's AW. It's like Hawkins. It's Hawkins.
Right. That's all I do is
Hawkins
work and apologize. That's it.
I don't know the order these are in, but they're all relevant.
Put this call and record it, okay?
Okay, and did want to talk to Chris Canoga, man.
Come back on, bro. We're still on right now.
You guys remember when he got pulled over the night of his DUI? He was on my show before that. Brought that big R&R bottle on.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went on Go Lightly's because he was contacted by them during our show, and he couldn't keep a connection, so he was over there. And then he kept drinking and kept fighting, and he left the house all pissed off. Well, he left after their show, pissed off, and he got a DUI. And I just happened he happened to call me during my show. And we talked to I brought the news to you right as he was getting pulled over.
Candace, don't be sorry.
I'm sorry.
Candace, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, Candace. Don't be sorry. I'm sorry, Candace.
I don't want Chris to get that. My family. I want to love everybody.
Hey. Okay.
I really did want to talk to Chris Canoga, man.
Why are you frustrated? Tell us why you're frustrated.
This is when McDonough told me that probably won't even get in trouble for his sisters, and I actually told that to Don. I had to cut that out because Chris didn't want me to release that, and I took it down. But I saved the majority of it because I told Don, I said, Don, if you want to talk to him, it's fine. He doesn't even think you're going to get in trouble for what he brought out. So if you want to talk to him, I'll set it up. And I did. Didn't he come on the show? He came on the show like days later. He did. Or that night, something like that, with McDonough. It was weird. All right, let's go back into this.
And that's the best thing.
I'll try, bro.
All right. I mean, if you guys don't come back up, just watch the stream. I'm going to have people come up one after another, and they're all going to say that we want to find out what happened to Summer, and that's all it's about. It's not about making anyone's lives difficult. I'm going to have people come up and just let them know you guys have support and that you guys need. This is what you need. This is what you need right now, bro. What you need right now is people who actually support you for you guys and know that, listen, it doesn't stop at Summer. Like I told you, you guys have your boys. Come on, fucking A.
I just want my dog.
Bro.
What, Don?
What was that?
What are you pissed off about? You don't have your boys right now. You didn't care about your boys then. I asked you. You said it. I didn't. Don. I keep everything. Yeah, I do. Why? Because I'm investigating why your daughter's gone and how we find her. That's what we're doing here. Again, now we're back to square one, but square one sounds a lot better than square 15 that they're in. And we're a hell of a lot closer already than any of those shitiots. I guarantee you we're a lot closer than anybody that's looking into like the guy that runs down the hill like Sherfy Jr. Like, I'm not happy. Well, which one are you? Dopey or chubby or which dwarf? Stop waddling at me. I'd waddle at you too if you started pissing on my family. Right? All these people that were brought in for no reason. Right? All these people were brought in for no reason. You guys are so far gone that I'll let you guys stay on that track. Stay over there. Yeah. It's been important the whole time, the timeline. That's what you guys are talking about now, right? Yeah, that's all that's what they say now. The timeline is most important. Well, no crap.
It's always the most important in every case, and why it wasn't in the beginning for a lot of people in this case in particular, I don't know.
I don't know. But Don, you said you guys are so torn up and you need an attorney to try to get your boys back. It says right, you say right here, I know I got boys, but I just want my summer. That's all I want, buddy. Yeah. I want to work and get my summer back, and maybe some warm gallon of milk. Yeah.
No, but listen, it doesn't stop. Boys, come on, fucking A.
I just want my boys, but I just want my daughter
Bro,
so bad.
come on and let everyone just say, listen, I don't.
Why am I helping you plea? Why have I been helping you plea since day one, Don? That you finally talked to me. Why, Don?
Exactly, but he never could do that.
Nah, he actually told me he wouldn't do it again. Remember, he said, "Well, I won't plea anymore." Matter of fact, well, he'll probably hear it tonight. All this is coming from these people. Don, be the hero, not the zero. See that face on Candus? Yeah, it's probably what did it, Fiona or whatever her name is.
Your support.
Guilt.
You don't have to big, but let them know. Listen, don't give up on us. Nobody will, but I'm just saying we're gonna have people come up and just support the hell out of you guys for the next couple hours. And if you want to come up for a couple of minutes, that's fine. And I think you should. But in the interim, Candus, again, you guys need to both keep it together for each other. You guys need to be your rocks for each other right now. That's it.
We're falling apart so bad, bro.
I know. That's because you don't have the love in your life. Get away from fucking Benny Keys and the dark side, dude. Those fucking guys are gonna taint the fuck out of you guys more.
God, that's weird. Warned you over a year ago.
Yep, sure did. If they had listened way back then, how different would it have been?
Well, they were already in too deep. They already done prank calls and done everything. And we're gonna talk about the bounty hunters and everything too. That supposedly found remains. Remember? Yeah, you guys forgot about that too, right? Yeah, no, I have that.
Definitely didn't forget about that.
More and more. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you have a
pulled over, bro.
Okay, fucking. All right, you want me to stay on the phone with you?
Hold on.
I'll stay on the phone.
Hold on. I'm probably going to jail.
I'll
Probably are, buddy.
Sounds good looking up. I'm going to jail.
No, you're not. You're fine.
Hey, how you doing, sir? Good. Yes, sir. Sorry, I was on the phone. My wife's wife. I don't know where my registration.
Don, thank you, but I don't want to be your wife.
Yeah.
I don't want to be your wife.
Me and
my wife's fighting.
I'm on the phone with my wife. No,
Yeah, she just hit me and I can't. She knocked. I can't hear you, officer. She broke my eardrum. That's fact. You remember when he said that? I can't hear. Speak up, man. I can't hear. Well, yelling at us is not going to help you hear.
No.
Don.
Got speckle in my ear. I can't hear.
Yeah, Lulu, huh? That's a good idea. Don's been going to jail so long, he's like this. Oh, buddy, I'm going to jail. Hold on, okay. Hold on. I'll put you on hold during the whole process. Yeah, hold on. No, I got this. I'll go over there. I'll get to the left, right? Okay. I go to the left. Right, okay. 1, 2, 3. Roll them. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, Uncle Ronnie, I'm gonna go. Can you lock up for me, buddy? Right? Walk out like I just checked myself in.
Check myself in. Where's my prison onesie? I'm ready to
I
go.
need my onesie, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Like in the world, like he's the most polite. Why can't I go up? You're like the most polite person. I see you, fam. Fam from Wales. Right. Don Candus called before they were pulled over. That's that one. Now we're going to move on to.
Thank you, JT.
Okay, so this is Don Wells and Candace Bly phone call not released November 3rd. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
November 3rd, 2021. So this is a few months after. All right, cool. You guys interested? We'll play it.
Interesting. I don't know if I remember this one.
Let's see if that one.
Probably not.
Oh, this one's only 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Let's play the short one here first.
Oh, okay.
Don Wells capable of paying for. Okay, this is the one we'll start with. This one is Don Wells not released. Don Hunter. Never be heard for heard. Okay, I think we're on track here. All right, let me share my screen here. I have no clue what this one says either. Just in my playlists.
Yeah, it'll be a surprise. Surprise for everybody. It'll be good.
Right? I mean, some of this stuff makes me laugh because I have a lot of funny stuff about all the shares and everything. It's really funny. I got to bring it. It's all coming out. Don't worry. It will.
Oh, yeah. It has to.
Before Don Wells and the shares broke up, it seems like they were plotting and twisting, trying to have creators put out wrong information. Unfortunately, a lot of people fell for it. I didn't, but a lot of people did. And a lot of people were their friends, but they let it happen. They're also trying to make everybody think that they were doing the Lord's work when they were only in it for themselves. They were friends with Don. Unfortunately, Don caught on to them too, because a con artist recognizes another con artist. They were in on the prank too. Unfortunately, once they got caught up, they started backpedaling. And anybody that would do that to their missing
Wonder why
daughter,
they're pissed off at me.
possibly murdered daughter,
yeah.
And these people wanted to
Oh,
be
thank you so much.
Makes them
They're
just
gifted
as
memberships
bad
here, people.
and part of the
Gifted memberships.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much, beautiful mess. Thank you so much. 5 gifted memberships. Let's see who received the gifted memberships. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much for that. Winston says thank you too. I love how my computer's so slow. Yeah, man. I'll get there one of these days. Crime and Justice, if you actually see it, let me know. Oh, there we go. Just pops up right now. All right. Chris Mazer. I hope I didn't blast your last name. Catfish, congratulations. Angel, Tina Marie, and Big Boy. Congratulations on your gifted memberships, and thank you so much for that. Beautiful mess. Thank you so much.
The problem and not the solution. Listen in.
Yeah, people are wild. Oh, and Chris McDonough, yesterday I got the screenshot of it too. He did a super chat on a channel for $25, and when you do that, you can write a message in it. And Chris McDonough wrote that the TBI has a search warrant for your Facebook Messenger to get pictures of chats, or to get your chats with some 17-year-old and the pictures.
Mr. and Mrs. Cher, are you aiding a possible murderer to get rid of his Facebook or possible evidence? What about that police report that we were looking for and waiting for? Did Don ever even get the police report? Sounds like it's pretty sad. And sounds like right after this, his Facebook was privated. And guess what?
The rest of his prank or plan went into action. Well, I called you guys on bullshit, and I put it out to the world that day that this was BS. And your group and your acknowledgement of this makes you just as guilty. You may not be the ringleader, but you're just as guilty as Don, BK, and Mr. Cher. I still think you're not telling us something, Mr. and Mrs. Cher. This is No Thanks Investigates, and I'll catch you on the flip side.
You're muted.
I was talking to Winston. He was barking
Sorry.
still. That's okay. How would you know? You didn't know, but thank you for telling me I was muted. Actually, I totally lied. I was not talking to Winston. I was just muted. Thank you. I wouldn't have known. Okay. Well, kind of. No, totally. I was lying. Okay. Let's see here. Welcome, all new members again.
I'm afraid though. I'm so afraid some of that method's got her or something. Hold
All right. Start this at the beginning because that's probably where it starts. This is released November 3rd, 2021. 2021.
whole lot.
Right.
And turning people against me. What my stepsister's doing, to me now, she's been doing my whole life.
Right.
And turning people against me my
Thank you,
entire
Patrick.
life.
We have the best mods here.
Ever since I've met her, Snaky, freaking whatever.
Can we just take a second? Can I just tell you what a beautiful girl Summer was and is? Like, and see how easy it is to talk in past tense right there?
Yeah, and how many times do you think other creators ever like, hey, let me just start by saying this? Like, this is, I think, our first phone call ever. Don and mine.
Yeah, I think it might have. Yeah. Pretty sure it was.
So, like, you guys want to find out what was coming out or the stories that was being told, and I didn't bring this stuff out until until TBI had all my stuff. Like, I actually sent all this to TBI. Never got a response. I once
of course.
tried to get it to McDonough. I said, McDonough, can you help me? I'm having a lot of trouble getting TBI to listen to me. And I called the FBI to ask if they could help me. And they said, you're a YouTuber, what?
Exactly.
Hung up. Yeah, Crime and Justice and I called together. We were on the line. It literally took all my information out of my social.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
That's what they do, and you never hear anything. You're like, what?
No, and then they clicked up. Oh, YouTube? Oh, yeah, no, sorry. Psychics and YouTubers are definitely out. Tarot card readers definitely out. Like, they're not helping.
All the way out.
All the way out. Not even close to in. Just all the way out.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this is So again, the guys, this is new. But, well, not new. Well, new to you guys. But this is all the information in the very first phone call I had with Don.
See how easy it is? Even I just did it. Because, in my head, it's like at this amount of time, all you can do is pray that she's in a better place, right? That's all. You told me the other night on the phone that you want to just fucking end it. My fucking mouth dropped, my balls dropped for the second time in a lifetime. Like, Don, you have better. No, you're better than that. I told you this. You know what I mean? I get it.
He didn't deny it, did he?
Normally, I'm a weed smoker, but they made me quit smoking weed. So now I'm down to nothing.
He hit my heart with the weed part.
What I've been trying to hold on to is when this world's all over with. I mean, look, when Jesus comes back, he's bringing his reward with him. Ain't no check in the mail. Ain't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He's bringing his reward with him. So we just got to hang on and trust him. And I try. That's one thing that I try to remember. He's bringing his reward with him.
Somebody at work could have followed you home that hated you or had the problem with you, and the guy with that hated the dirty mud thing.
Yeah, I fired him the day before because he was hired hell on something. I figured math.
I'm sorry, Candace, that you're hurting right now. And can I ask you, is the Dr. Phil going to release some bullshit?
What
not exactly sure, but December 6th, I'm gonna go have them all pulled. That's all I know. Talking about Dr. Phil, but I don't know about Dr. Phil. 11th and 12th. First thing he said is he knows me and her are innocent. He said, I want you to know that right away. We know, they've checked everything out. I guess they got friends.
You're the guy.
Well, hold on.
But did you know you could go?
Let me change accounts here. I have to go to my non-premium. I'm on non-premium right now. I'm sorry. The life of a YouTuber. Tell you.
I know. Yeah, so this was back, was it right after they did the Dr. Phil thing?
Yeah.
They had went out to tape the Dr. Phil thing, but it hadn't actually aired yet. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how far back that goes.
Correct. All right, cool. Should be switching over right now. Do what?
Ooh. Seems like it's been a long time.
Right. It's 20. It's in case it's. Thank you guys for being here. Please hit the thumbs up. Share this out if you can. Get back to business on Summer Wells, trying to figure out what happened to her, who did it, where is she, and will we be able to find her?
First thing he said is he knows me and her are innocent. He said, I want you to know that right away. We know, they've checked everything out.
How are they going to say? How are they going to say we know they're innocent? Like, because we know. Who is it? Tim, the Sandman.
Yeah.
The media manager, the higher ups,
yes.
Or just high. I don't know.
Yeah, jury's still out on that one.
The higher ups. So he knows somebody on the behavior panel. So why is Don saying, hey, they know we're innocent? How do they know? How do they know?
I don't think they do.
No, they don't. They don't.
I don't think they do. But if you go into any interview with somebody and right off the bat, you're like, hey, I know you're guilty, so just tell us what you did. That's the quickest way to get it shut down.
Right.
So sometimes you have to play the game to get, the information.
Lady Luck, what'd you do?
Thank you.
Let me switch screens here. Oh, Lady Luck. We got 5 more gifted memberships. Thank you, Lady Luck. Appreciate you coming through strong all day long. Lady Luck, thank you so much for that. That's very, very nice. All of you guys. Let's see who the new members are. Again, my computer's a little backed up here. So we got Trasha Junkins again, Debbie, Ashley, here for it, Pam Ridley, and that's everyone. Congratulations, Lady Luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
2 days in a row, 3 days in a row, 5 days. You guys are all awesome. We had such a great family here. If you guys aren't unlocking your gifting memberships, you should do it on here because we have a cool family that likes to shoot memberships to people. Again, some people can't afford it, and it's nice to have it for 30 days. But if you can afford to keep it after 30 days, it would mean the world to us too, if you could. And thank you so much, Lady Luck, and also a beautiful mess. Thank you so much.
Can I ask one before you say anything more? That somebody was saying that there was an 8 on Candus. Was that bullshit?
No, she ain't in no gangs. I have my first kid's name on my freaking fingers and my initials on my hand.
Okay, got it. Okay, good. Hey, you guys.
I talked to a psychiatrist the other day. She's studying psychiatry, and she actually knows. She's been taking classes.
So she's not a psychiatrist yet. And Don, if you walked in there and nothing but saran wrap, she would say, I can clearly see your nuts.
Right.
I'll wait.
She's not a psychiatrist, but she's been reading about psychiatry. Yeah.
Trolls like to get gift settings, make you think they're here for you, so they can get a wrench, infiltrate you, which don't work. It don't work.
No. All the time.
That's right. Song for you guys, even.
Right.
And one thing that they pointed out is YouTubers, 95% of YouTubers are women.
What, Don?
What?
95% of us are women. I think what you mean is 80 to 90% of the people who watch certain YouTubers as true crime is ladies. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
That's what he means, just so if you didn't know.
Yeah, that'd be more accurate.
And also,
Right.
95% of YouTubers are narcissistic. And I think Chris M understands that and
Yeah, use it against you.
and he uses that to his advantage. He's smart because of that.
Well,
Yeah.
you would have never ever done anything like Don. He said that he would have never known had you not said anything.
Well, I don't know. Utah's its own little world.
How can I help you with that? Let's start. How can I help you with that situation between you and Chris M?
I just wish Jeannie would, kind of tell her that little bit. She ain't telling the whole truth. But I admit, I've been to my part. I tried to apologize to her. I don't know. Yeah, and I was out of line. But I was only 4.5 years older than her. She was 7. I was 11 and a half. She approached me very first time she approached me.
We were told actually he was 19 the last time. Turns out that wasn't true. That's why that's why they haven't gone through with anything, people. It's been a lie. A lot of it has, but not all of it's a lie.
And we were also told she was 5 and he was 12.
Yep. You want to know why it didn't work out, people? I don't know. I turned all this stuff in early on. I did turn all this stuff in early on. Maybe they do have my stuff. I don't know if that helped him, but like maybe it gives Don some he's not trying to lie to me. He's not trying to sugarcoat anything. Don tells on himself and he'll be honest with you. Like Don's the most honest one out of everybody. Yeah. Christine's all over it. Right?
Yeah, but we've been fed so many different stories as far as
Changed the whole case.
Who knows what
Changed the whole case.
It did.
Yeah, didn't it?
It did. That was something that never needed to even be brought in.
No, should have stayed out of this case until somebody else figured it out with his son. Because you would have figured out his son first, and then you would have found out possibly his dad like that, and then you would look into Don Wells Jr. like that, right? That's how you would have gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she don't want to admit that. Well, I don't know what to do. You're aware of the lies.
Either way, it's wrong.
By Jeannie's
Gross.
daughter, right?
It is.
First
No,
things that they said.
I'm not.
Well, the first.
Well, you guys understand Don, that happened to Don too. You guys know that, right? Don was a victim at one point too.
Yeah, I do believe I remember him actually saying something about that.
Yeah, I think I have that recorded too. There's something happened when he was in jail.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yep. It doesn't make it right? But it was a gift that that somebody gave him back to himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? If he didn't do it, someone didn't do it earlier in life, which I think somebody did, even earlier than that.
That's a very good possibility.
Mm-hmm. Nothing to be ashamed about. I mean, it's sad that you were the victim, but like you could have stopped you could have stopped it right there. You didn't have to hand that down to your son, Donald Wesley Wells Jr. Right? Exactly. Donald Wesley Wells. Don's the junior. People get confused because we got Don Senior, then we got Don Jr., which is basically allegedly, elusively, and then we got Donald Wesley Wells, which is his son.
I know there's so many Dons, so many Candaces.
That's why I did Teflon Don, because I wanted to know who we were talking about until we got Donald Surfy and then Donald Surfy Jr. And then I'm like, I quit.
I know.
2 Candaces and a pepper experiment. You guys know about the experiments. Talk later about those.
First things they told to come out of their mouth when Summer first disappeared, they called TBI the next day, but they put out on YouTube Trish, which is Jeannie's daughter, and Amanda, which is Mary's daughter.
Right.
Put it out there, dude, that I raped him for 7 years, and that, and I told everybody I'd kill everybody if they said anything, and all kind of stuff like that. So at first, when when all this first went down, everybody was looking at me. I mean, it was horrible, Buzz. I have women calling me. Did you really? I mean, they were screaming at me. I didn't even know what the hell they was talking about.
Right.
And I tried to talk to them. I've been, man, for 4 months, I've been trying to talk to people, tell them what's really went on and stuff, you know. But
Right. And so I asked you. And so I asked. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, but she kept that going for like 3 months before she finally come out to Trish did. She let that lie go for a long time before she come out and finally told the truth.
Hey, you really don't. You know, I see what you guys are going through as a family, and as a relationship, right? I get it. Let me ask you this: has the shares been helpful or have the shares been helpful or hurtful? I don't want to fight with them if you guys are still friends with them or have arguments or even bring them up or make fun of them.
Yeah, I didn't want to. Now I have to.
Right.
For sure. That has to happen. I'm not going to make fun of you guys at all. I would never do that at all. You or Prairie Boy. I would never, ever do that because I'm a man of my word that I would never do that. And by the way, you guys thought you found Rosemary Bly. This wasn't her. Nice work. Nice work. You're way off.
Extremely. Not even close.
Yeah, no, I know, right? Complete
idiots.
You know what it's about, Chris? They were all about the money, is all it was, right?
He only cared about his money. No. He knows I'm his friend. Yeah, right. That's what Woody thought about Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, Peep! What's going on here?
You've got a friend in me?
Named Buzz and not Woody. I guess Buzz was quicker. Buzz was quicker. It is what it is.
I mean, I only make fun of them because they teamed up with Benny Keys. This is the truth. I don't even hate Cher. I don't hate Cher or whatever, her husband. I only hate the fact they teamed up with the devil. And that's my opinion. It doesn't have to be your opinion. But that's my opinion.
They make fun of me all the time. They make fun of me all the time.
Right? We only make fun of you because you said Satin one time. Satin. You said Satin instead of Satan.
Basically, that's right, buddy. I
It's
did.
really funny, to be honest.
So you guys, I lost my voice for like almost a year. I had like COVID back to back to back.
Oh, yeah.
Back to back to back.
I didn't think you were ever going to get over it. You went through it bad.
I never thought I'd get to sing again. I might get some verses in again, but like, I like to finally got my voice back. It was like 8 months. Horrible.
I know.
So like, if you hear me like make some weird noises, like, yeah, it's probably the COVID. It's Rona's. The Ronash. That's all it was.
It is.
But you know what? Oh, your mouth hurts, Candace?
Yeah, she's got bad problems. She's going to have a surgery. When? December 6th. December 6th, she's going to have surgery. $5,000 for surgery. She's just having all her teeth gone, rotted off.
Are they gonna give you dentures?
No, Dr. Phil's going to give you Dr. Phil bucks so Don could go out and see $1 million Cadillac while we stick Chick-fil-A in her mouth. Bondo it in for you, Don. Don, do you have any extra spackle so we can make sure they stick?
Right. We're gonna need some
I don't care if we. Yeah, you got the. All they had was the pink Chick-fil-A left. Oh, we can make those work.
That's fine. Anybody got some
Stick those in
white
the
out.
back. She kept starting getting. I think I have a problem. The whole side, her whole jaw fell out. Sad. But this was another scam. Like they were getting people to pay $5,000 to them so they could go and get dentures. Or there was 3 ladies that were donating, is what he told me. So I don't know if that really happened, but what is the deal?
Yeah, I don't know whatever happened with that.
Yeah. I have one kid, the youngest boy's like that. All his teeth, I don't know why they rot out. I don't get it. I don't understand what the deal is.
But it starts eating away your gums
you don't
and your teeth
brush
from the
them.
roots. Holy shit! So can you even eat right now, Candace? Or are you drinking your fluids? Oh man.
She's like got the Brian Koberger diet. Peanut butter and jelly. What was that, Candace? Get your hand out of your mouth, Candace. What's going on? You must be eating one of those frozen dollar pizzas.
Peanut butter jelly jam.
All right. Well, Don.
I remember. Do you remember who shot Alexander Hamilton? I remember. They had to say Aaron Burr. Okay, never mind.
Right.
Peanut butter commercial. Yeah, some people may not get that reference.
The ultimately is.
Yeah, you guys lay off the essay stuff and also the talking about drugs in chat, please. We don't want to do that. No reason to. You can just abbreviate it with like drogas. Just misspell it or something.
And you were telling me what you suspected. I was saying, the guy you fired, this and that. Ultimately, who do you guys think that we need to focus on so I can start driving attention to that?
Well,
You guys are good. Just from here on out, you're good. Thank you, Mark.
I could make some kind of peace with. I mean, I realize I don't know why Trish has hated me all these years.
Right.
I don't understand that.
The more people we have focusing on Summer, the better it is, right?
The way that this all happened at first, I thought there's a good chance that they could have had something to do with Summer's disappearance, because they said that they never even knew we had a daughter until she disappeared, which that's not true. That wasn't true because I called my dad and it's all over there. I even talked to Jeannie when I was in Utah.
Wait, was she at your guys' wedding or anything like that?
No, I went out to Utah to work because I wanted to move back to Utah.
Got it.
I got a job out there, and I was working out there. And I seen Jeannie, and when I seen her, I said, "Look, I know when we was."
That's the part I didn't play in the video that I released earlier. Is that this part is because he was saying he was going to Utah to work. We did listen to it yesterday. That was the whole Jose thing when he came into town and he was talking about them getting in a fight, going to court and doing this and doing that. Yeah, that's in the video that I played yesterday. So again, I'm updating everything. I didn't want to play too much repetitive stuff, but you guys know that it all comes into play here. Don wanted to leave to Utah and he was trying to find work out there. And that's when he took Josie, right? And they were fighting. Candace and him are already fighting. He took back. He was just about to take back the Subaru when he got back. Yeah. They got an argument, so he took the Subaru from her. Power move, right? Because he bought it for her.
Oh, of course.
As a present. Yeah, power move.
But you know what? The one thing is everybody hasn't been able to figure out is, all right, we know he left and went to Utah because they were fighting. But why did he choose to take Josie with him?
Listen, there's a story that goes here. There's a story that goes along with it, and we're getting to it. This is the buildup. This is all the stuff that we need to put together, right? This is a think tank. This is stuff we're eliminating so much stuff that, and we're putting in so much new stuff, right? That's actually the stuff that should have been seen and heard, but all those people that were teaming up with them were trashing me.
Exactly.
For no reason. I didn't even know who they were. I didn't know the shares until they put me on their radar. Now, guess what? Wait till you see all the stuff that I have on you guys and all the lies. It's going to make you guys look like Sharon the Watts case. Yeah, a detriment. And her friend Jay for Justice, who's sued for $1 million in that. Yeah, that one.
Ouch, that one.
Bam. Bam, as Don B would say.
Exactly. Right?
Check out my merch.
Younger, things happen, and I says, I told her, I was like, I know there were times I was out of line and stuff like that, and I apologize to you. She just gave me a big old hug. I said, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you told me about that, yeah.
I'm sorry. My mouth hurts so bad.
No, you're good. Okay, well, you want to
With the text message I showed for McDonough and everything and all the stuff that was going on, you guys can definitely see that this plays a role into it. Jeannie wanted to contact me, and yet Mary and Jeannie wanted to do a live stream about Don, and I asked on a panel, and I got trashed for it. I lost subscribers. I got reprimanded on my own panel for putting this, the interview between Don and Chris together. Well, we'll play all that. I have the videos in full. I had to cut a lot of those because they made me feel so bad. I had to cut a lot of stuff out, even when like other creators were starting drama and stuff. But I saved all the originals. They just didn't know that. I have all of them. We'll get to that. But this is how everything was a forced hand on Don Wells and the SA being the main thing. Everybody ran with that for a whole year and a half and forgot about what was important. Finding the timeline out and who was really with who at the end. And did that even matter? No, it didn't.
No.
I
Let's get back to it.
old hugs. I said, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. My mouth hurts so bad.
No, you're good.
I have to go to the hospital.
Okay, well, you want to take her right now?
No problem. Not going to the hospital.
Because you don't want any problems from your gums, because the gums can lead to your heart and all this other stuff, okay? If you're really hurting that bad, go.
The doctor the dentist gave me today. He just didn't give me no pain relievers, but told me to take ibuprofen for the pain.
What about Epsom salt and hot water to gurgle?
I've been doing all that.
Right. Oh, fuck. It's that bad, huh?
It really is.
And then the quickest they can get you in is December fucking 10th?
Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
So Jody Sue, you think that she has something to do with this as well? Why? And she's the one who she's divorced, right? Her husband left her.
She was never married, but they split up.
Got it. And were you guys friends with? Did you used to?
Well, the thing of it is, Andy used to come up here. We buy weed from.
Right.
He come up every once in a while. He got some good weed. I've already told TBI all this stuff.
No, I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm not going to say anything, but I'm going to tell you guys, listen to what he says. He also buys anything he wants, right? Yeah, no, he bought everything there. Any kind of drug that you guys wanted. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, do we have some new members?
Oh, yes, we do.
Yes, thank you so much. Let me switch back to this other screen. It should give me the new members in a second. Thank you guys for being here. Again, Lady Luck coming back through strong. Emmy Lou, thank you so much. River Bitch Farms. River, I need glasses.
Oh,
Woo! River Birch Farms. Congratulations, Versace Living, Sam G and Laura Willman. Congratulations again. Thank you, Lady Luck. Awesome, great family here. And you know what? This is what it's about, right? True crime, not true grime, right? True crime. This is how you get to find what happened to the missing people. When see how close I got to these people? Yes, I was concerned about their health. Oh, your teeth. Oh my God, you gurgle. Get some Mucinex, Don. Remember when he was having a problem? I was like, Don, I had to take Mucinex for a while. Like, let me help you get healthy. Like, we need you healthy so we can find your daughter.
Yeah.
You're going to hear this stuff. And I have all the conversations and other stuff. Wait till we hit Jody Sue, and I have a ton of stuff on her. Like, I've got everything for you guys. If you're new here, welcome. And I'm sorry it took so long, but not sorry, actually, because we had a lot of mess we were dealing with throughout this case and other things. So I'll tell you what, God has a reason why he does things, right? Yeah, timing's everything. And it's time. It's time people know why Summer's missing and how do we find her. This is how we do it right here. Think taking and listening to all the stuff that's coming through. Fun to ski. Welcome. Again, good to see you.
Got some good weed. I've already told TBI all this stuff.
No, I'm not going to say anything. I don't care about weed, dude. Come on.
I just smoke a bowl right now. I don't.
So he'd come up here every once in a while, try to sell his other odds and ends stuff, whatever, you know.
Odds and ends stuff, Don?
Odds and ends stuff.
Definitely called you out on that, didn't I?
Interesting.
But he'd just come up, pop up here every once in a while. I don't know. I think he was at work that day, though. But I was going through Jody.
Allegedly, you were going through Jody. I thought you guys weren't friends. Hold on a second. We'll get back to you, Candy. Andy was over at their house the night before, hanging out. Because he saw her the night before, and Jody Sue says, well, she saw Summer 2 nights before that. She was naked as the day was long. I can remember her words in my head.
Getting out of the bathtub, acting like a brat is exactly what she said.
Yeah, she have all the stuff how they met too.
I think he was at work that day, though.
6 hours he was on the clock.
Got it.
But he had very good friends, you know, hanging out.
Would you guys ever go over there? Did you guys just go over there and just visit with her? Or was it not that kind of friendship?
No, but I did go over there and babysit her house one time when she and him went to Washington, D.C. to pick up.
I'm sorry, they went to Washington, D.C. to do some drug deals? Is that what you're telling them? About to tell on them, aren't you?
Exactly. Break out the snitch blades. Here we go.
Yeah. Right, fam. It's just Andy. Andy's rocking it. Andy, thank you so much for that stuff that we... If you guys notice, there's a part in the video where Summer's face comes up and there's like a t-shirt and it's got all the cases that we've been doing. It's got a lot of cases on there for like the last like year. Only like some of them go to over about the 2-year mark. But yeah, amazing stuff. We're going to be putting out a bunch of new merch. I took down all that other merch. We're taking this to the next level. And a lot of those proceeds are going to go towards helping advocate not us, but we're going to be sending them to advocate, and things that people do every day that are so much more appreciated by people who understand them as opposed to thinking that everything just comes easy as a victim, right? Nothing comes easy to a victim or a victim's family, right?
No,
Nothing.
it doesn't.
And it could really screw a case up or damage it or get people that, courts to put gag orders on everybody in the case, like the Idaho 4. Like it's a problem, right? Because the public should know what's going on. But unfortunately, you can't overstep your bounds or get too close to a case because they already see that, we can't move this case out of Hawkins County. What are we going to try to move every case? Like the Delphi daughters, let's try to move it. Right? And things of that nature.
Can't.
Right? Can't. You got to do it right. So we got to make sure. And you only got one chance when you're trying to get a murder conviction. There's a reason why Candace is not in jail right now. Candace, if you're listening, there's a reason why you're out still. Oh, thank you, Jess. Let me see if this loads real quick. Coming in strong, family. Thank you so much. What's up, Jay? Come on, computers. It's just a caper. You just can't grift off cases because look, let's see what happens. It's people come through strong. You just don't have to make $100,000 and get an Airstream off a case to make it relevant.
No.
Not all. Candace, by the way, get off the OnlyFans.
Damn Carmex. This is Chris McDonough. I've exploited hundreds of people throughout my YouTube career. I've lied, I've cheated, I've stolen. This is Chris McDonough. I'd like to welcome you to the grifting room. Dills, roll the night deal. So when the lights go out and that Airstreams are rocking, my night gig starts. I do McDonough After Dark. I like to walk around with my nuts in my handcuff or my thigh holsters. I just put them in a pair of socks, throw them over my shoulder, doesn't matter. Join my Patreon today for my McDonough singing telegrams. That girl, thank you for sending Dills to Stanford. He's going to love it there.
That was amazing.
Dills, you could also go to USC, UCLA, or anywhere wherever you want. University of Spoiled Children's right down the way. USC's. It's good for you. It's better than you cock-licking assholes. That's all I've got for UCLA. Well, I guess we could go, you chumps lost again. That one works.
Oh, yeah.
You chumps lost again works. I could have totally gone to that one.
Oops.
All right. Well, I'm good with that. Both work.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Welcome to the grifting rooms.
It's not that kind of friendship.
No, but I did go over there and babysit her house one time when she and him went to Washington, D.C. to pick up her stuff.
Got it. Wow, okay.
But he had traffic down there though, along with the meth guy down the road. You got traffic coming in and out of here also.
Right. So we got Jody Sue and that guy, and then
Andy Bernard.
Brett Hill down the road into the meth and the pills.
That's listen. Yeah, we're getting to this. This is how little I knew about Andy Bernard because he wasn't on my list.
No.
At this point, I was still on Don and Candus and Grandis.
Yep.
Hadn't left them yet. Not that I didn't look into the flute guy. I didn't look into Billy the drunk. I didn't look into any of that BS. None of it. Why? Because I wasn't focused on that stuff. Like those people didn't understand like all the emails they were giving me and all the people that wanted to come on my panels, the GGs, the this, and all the people that you turned out to be like the clique, nastiness, right? All the crap, all those things. All the people want to get close to the case, so close they wanted to meet Don and Candus like they were freaking celebrities.
Yeah. That I don't understand, but
what the holy hell?
So starstruck, like it was just so fabulous.
Don and Candus, like, really? Freaking Candace looks like Fiona.
That's
Honestly,
good.
like I guess you could want her autograph, and I guess you would see. I guess she looked just like Fiona's. I mean, do what?
Oh.
It's same haircut, same mullet.
Exactly.
Right? By the way, if you ever want to kidnap me, this is the way you do it. That's it.
That's it.
You want the secrets?
You see that
right there.
You see that pulling up,
Yeah.
you go like, scoot over, I'm getting in.
Boom. Yeah, I'm tricked. Done.
Exactly.
Welcome to the candy store, little kid. I'm in there. Like
What'd
right
you
up.
get?
I'm like, well, we are in California. There's dispensaries that I don't even go to get ice cream anymore. Well, not till after. You know what I mean? After you
Right.
yeah, just put it together. Like I'm telling you, that little Girl Scout, she had it down selling cookies outside that dispensary until she got kicked out of that area. But she did make a good 60 grand in like a day. Stoners eat a lot. It just is what it is.
It's a genius marketing plan. I love it.
Right. And you can't even say I don't have cash no more. They're like, oh, that's okay. We accept Apple Pay, Venmo, this, that, and Cash App. Well, I'm sorry, who?
Right?
You guys take crypto too? Okay, well,
It's
good.
okay.
All right.
We
Out.
take all the cards. All the cards. Facebook Pay, we got it all.
Yeah, delete those comments,
Yes, please.
please. Or you can remove them for now. Please don't do that.
Got
Red Hill down the road into the meth and the pills.
Okay.
Which that's quieting down a lot since
So who down the road lives from them? The meth, the pills. We got the hills, the lights, the Bernards that own all of the land right around there. And the lights own a lot of it too.
Yep. A lot of really bad people. And I don't understand whenever Don and Candace said, "Oh, we didn't know there were any RSOs that lived in the neighborhood." Don's best friends with one of them. And it was the first place he went, or so he said, after Summer went missing. So how do they not know that?
You guys want to know how she's doing? She's fine. She's moved on to the Hoshang, I meant. That community. The fine arts and stuff. They really get crazy, those ladies. You really want some excitement? You guys go that way.
Oh, yeah. Do this. Break out your knitting needles and get ready to go into battle, baby.
Moving on.
All right.
I've been spreading that all over YouTube. Drink that's been strapping through here lately.
Are they going to find anything else in your blood when they do your blood work?
No.
Okay, good.
Right.
Tell you had a few shots or whatever, Don, but that bottle wasn't empty. That bottle, you couldn't even see that it was anything drank out of it.
Yeah.
When you showed it. Yeah, but the bottle was full when you were on my live stream, so it didn't look like you had even drank it until you took one sip. But
Chugged.
right, because they know they're not searching. The cops.
All right, so the Rona was so bad right there. Like I had to cut that little part out. I don't know if I cut something out interesting, but I went on a good one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I remember cutting this video 8 minutes out from me choking on my tongue. Oh, it was bad, and I was smoking bong whips at the same time. I didn't want the edibles because the edibles sat me down too long, so I had to take a bong whip here and there with the Rona, and you didn't have the voice thing. Hey, you probably wonder why it took longer. Now I wonder why. I don't wonder anymore. That's exactly why it took longer. Bong whips.
See there, investigation case solved. We know why it took forever now.
I got major ADHD. Bong rips helped me. Instead of the PTSD meds and everything and big pharma, I got onto and I'm not a stoner that you think. Sometimes I make it seem like I am more than I am. But it's all for the greater good. The weed out in California is so good, you don't have to smoke as much as you think. And if you find the right strain, you can get off that stuff that's killing you, right, and making you crazier or not helping really. Yeah, find something that helps you. Right, safe place here to talk about. I don't care about. I told you in this video, I don't care about weed, Don.
No,
I don't care about weed, Don. Don't miss me with that bullshit. I didn't care. I knew what's in. And this is before Chris M wanted to call out Andy as the drug dealer. I'm actually the one who told him he's the drug dealer. It's me that told him, and he wanted to call my show and direct it. Yeah, miss me with that. You guys, if you didn't see those text messages, there's part 1, part 2. I laid it all out before I started this case again. Because you're going to see all the players in here that ruined the case, right? I laid it out. But this is facts. All this stuff came from me, but I got washed out real quick, right? Because they didn't want me around. Why is that? Because I gave you everything already? So weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
More.
Weird.
Maybe. I hope it.
Yeah, they know something more than they telling us.
Well, see, they can't go out. You know, they ain't gonna tell us everything, but they did tell me when I was in jail. I talked with them for a good long while. Ronnie, what's his name? Ronnie Lawson.
Right. Why was he in court? Why was he in court Monday?
It's not really his uncle, people. Uncle Ronnie, can you give me a pack of smokes and maybe a reach around? I love you from Bubba.
It's not. But it's still funny to say it like that, though.
Yeah, it's totally funny. You know,
But
it's
it's
also
definitely
funny.
not his uncle.
Bubba the name? Hold on for a minute. I'm sorry. Hold on. Don, lay down in that bed, boy. Get that Vaseline. Okay, I'm back. Donna, what I tell you, boy? Tell you my boy Toy. What's up? Oh, y'all call him Don Wells, something like that. I call him Donna.
Don Wells, I gave you a whole different view of jail while you were in it. I think I had 3 or 4 phone calls a day. I made up for almost like a year for you. 8 months.
I know. We missed those.
No, they're all still on my channel for everybody to see. We're going to get to them eventually. But yeah, that's the best part about this. It's going to be fun all the way through it. So it's not sitting here and being all, oh, this sucks. No, this is a great review. This is how it is. This is how we find answers too. Like think tank, laugh a little bit, cry a little bit, choke on our tongues, sing, dance, maybe Dito's in the yardo when it comes to the time. Maybe people unsubscribe when they hear that one. But yeah, it was funny and we're going to do it probably. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to have to. It's all part of this case, right? All part of the shitty. It's leading up to it. The Ernie Shells and everything. Facebook, help me. Good God. Lord have mercy.
Right.
Top notch.
Why was he in court?
Top
Why was he in
notch.
court Monday?
Just so he could stare me down and talk to me. He's pissed because everybody's talking bad about him.
Yeah, everybody was talking really bad about Ronnie Lawson. No reason. He was doing a hell of a job. I actually called him and gave him accommodation for it. Good job, man. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep it close to your chest. So I know what's up, but like, have you gotten any of my emails either? Oh no, but you got Cher's cup sitting on your desk. That's weird. And what kind of person sends their mug to Ronnie Lawson to put on his desk? That's weird too.
That is weird.
Yeah, everybody forgot that one. Jody Sue, what'd you say?
My dirty teeth off the road. You want to kiss my son's snake? Kiss my son's snake. What? Cash at me? I have cancer. Cash at me? Cash at me? You get a medical thing? Yeah, cash at me.
Then 6 hours.
The cigarette, she's got like a Marlboro 1000. She has to have like somebody light it from across the street. It's so far away. Way to go, Joe Shoe. Joe Shoe. We just started calling her Joe Shoe because we couldn't understand her anyway when she Joe Shoe. What did she just say?
I don't know. I call her Mumbles.
It was even funnier. Radio Gods is like, listen, while I was making that stuff, I was actually training my dog to lay by the TV. So when she actually spoke, the dog came and got me. So I didn't have to watch all that 90-hour live stream. Like, it's amazing what people can actually train their dogs to do. And there's sea otters as well. Like we found that out during this case too, right?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what they're doing, or he says they took.
What are you doing? I'm doing a show, dude.
Yeah, me, Grandpa.
Okay. It's you. Since it's you, we'll talk to you. What's going on?
Your hands?
Totally. Yesterday.
You call your kids?
3 weeks ago.
No, tonight.
Oh, see, you changed it up, Grandpa. Thank you for paying attention, like we talked about. Yes, I did not call them yet tonight. I'm going to call them after the show.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing homework right now.
Call you tomorrow night?
You can always call me tomorrow night.
Okay, Grandpa.
All right, Grandpa. Bye. God, going like 20 years strong almost calls. Remember, Grandpa's part of family. All right, let's go.
Me in there and talk to him. said, it's like this is our little girl too. We want to find her. We're working all we can.
Don, this is where I knew you wanted to find her, and Candace, it's problems for her. Because I played it earlier that she wasn't in love with you anymore at this point. She loves you because you have kids. I played it because I have it.
Yep.
Yeah. Don, is there a chance that this was the only way? Thank you, Lady Luck, again. And did I miss some other people? 5 more? What's going on here?
Yep.
Dang it. I'm so backed up. My computer's like, oh, gifts again. Gifted Katie B, G Smith, Catherine, Jen R, Misty G. Thank you so much. Let me go back to the other ones. Finally, the screen's loaded. Or are those the ones that just loaded, the old ones?
No, that's them.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome. Yes, thank you. Welcome. Thank you for supporting this channel as well. This is what it's about, you guys, right? This is how we always do it too. Every case, whether we have Nancy Grace on the case or whatnot. Cuomo warning for sure. If we ever get Cuomo on the show, yeah, you're definitely getting a warning. And there's a few others that I've been adding to the list. You'll see. Yeah, Cuomo for sure. I know people puke when they hear that. I know.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
I don't know why. Cuomo on the go.
And Nancy, I don't know. Nancy's starting to grow on us.
Well, Nancy's cool because she can't get anything right. That's what I love about her. Well, right. She could just get the names
about
at least.
Alex Murdaugh. About Alex Murdaugh. About Alex Murdaugh.
Possession at its finest. I have released those demons.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Nance. Hey, Nance, thank you for having me on the show. Do I still have 10 seconds left, or did my intro? Well, I'm done now? Okay. Well, that wasn't my glove I dropped over there at the Idaho Forge house either, by the way. Buddy dropped it. Yeah, there was a GoPro he left next to it, too. I had to pick that up quick.
Right.
Thank you so much, Lady Luck.
Thank you.
Question with this. Maybe we can put this in a good light for you, right? Let's take Ronnie Lawson and put him
Lisa,
in good
thank
light.
you so much.
I don't need you on my live streams or anything like that. It's best you stay off shit right now, okay?
Wow. See, I was like, don't come on live streams. Don't even come on my show, Don. We got to find your daughter. That's what's important. Don't even. I don't want the clicks, the views. Don't do what you want. But like, he couldn't do that, right? Like, I gave him the best advice: stay away from Benny Keys, the shares, everything. He didn't. He ran with the opposite. Everything that I said, he did opposite. Look where you're at, Don. Look where you're at. I wouldn't lie to you. Man, I've never screwed up a case, no matter, despite what anybody tried to make you believe. Never.
We would not do anything.
Always
like
respected
that.
cases. Always, even back to Classic and Sincere. Yeah, Set Up City. Big time. Set Up City and Cal City. Hell yes. One time I pulled a cop card that my dad, it actually helped me. Because the guy that arrested me, he used to worked with my dad at the same department. He knew I wasn't lying. Site released. Bam. Dropped. It was a stupid case that was brought up out of nowhere, just to get me off where I was looking for the boys and what was going on. Why? Because I've gotten close a few times to where I should have been. And when you get over the target, what do you get?
Fire, always.
Like hell.
And lots of it. Yep.
Lots of it, right?
For sure.
Learn to use it the right way, and you got to walk away when you got to walk away. That's why we're back now, and you're paying attention, hopefully, because we're going to get down to this thing, nitty gritty. Don, be the hero, not the zero, right? All signs point to people that had her last will tell you where she was last.
Being honest, I'm being honest with you 100 as a friend, okay? Fuck the YouTube, fuck everything. I'll put Ronnie Lawson in a good light, and I'll say that you guys had the conversation. They're working hard. We'll have to keep our faith in them. Can I use some of your video show the drone footage and show some of the stuff off your YouTube?
Off YouTube, he said. Yeah, that's what he just said.
So I have permission to do anything on their YouTube and off their YouTube. I've got it here. Yeah.
Right here.
And then Candace can say, did you read the letter I sent you to and all this? Yeah, you'll hear it.
Yeah. And then I also wanted to read what Candace wrote as well off your guys' page. Is that okay to read that over?
Yeah, that would be awesome, brother.
Okay.
That would be great.
About summer, right?
Tonight for sure.
if there's anything else we can do, just let us know. But yeah, I had the problems with the cops. I'd stay off the YouTube. They made me.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So I'm not gonna. So all I'm gonna disclose, the only thing I'll disclose is that your conversation with Ronnie Lawson and stuff like that.
Well, I'd rather you just tell people that we appreciate any money, but we don't want anybody's help that way because.
Don, why? And people wonder why I offered Don that night that he got a DUI. Hey, Don, let me get you an Uber and let me get you a hotel room. And he still turned me down then. Like he didn't. It was never about the money to Don.
No, not
that's
Don.
why. That's why I knew Don was innocent long ago. I never ran with it. Besides the SA stuff that was brought into it, that was always on my mind. I knew Don was innocent of this long ago. Long ago. Never dug into him any further like that, or had to dig into other further people further than Candus and Grandis.
No, that's the two that are going to give you the answers.
Yeah,
if
the beginning.
Yep. Right from the beginning. If they're ever going to talk, they're the two that needs to do it.
Yeah. Someone's got to tell on someone. I always told you guys for months and months and months and years, maybe like whoever tells first is better. I don't care if Grandis tells on Candus, Candus tells on Grandis and Don tells on Candus and Grandis and tells on both of them. I don't give a shit. Grandis is the one who calls every time. Gets Don in trouble every time, or Candus. Like Don's never really got himself in trouble. They just hold this whole criminal past over his head. That's why he's always apologizing. Like he's an F up, even though I just work all the time, and that's the only way I don't get yelled at. Basically, get to be in my safe zone. Then I can have a 3-day hooker, spree if I want. I just sleep at the job site, right? Especially when CPS comes. Who made up that mumbo jumbo? You guys remember that? He wasn't sleeping at job sites to avoid CPS. Whoever started that shit really made this seem like he's this drug addict running around to, who was it that said he goes down to what part of Tennessee? Knoxville? Grabs some hookers and cocaine? Yeah, to get away. Yeah, that was great. And I'm sure he's done it before, but like that's not something he does all the time. It hasn't been since he played the crack fairy probably, but like.
Right. I don't know. They
made Don into some piece of shit that nobody wanted to give him his daughter back. So why would anybody really want to look the right way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
they're a danger to her, right? They're a danger to her.
Of course. I don't know who brought that
concerning
up.
thought criminal. No, I know who brought it up. I'm not gonna call it out right now. I'm sure I do in the future.
Yeah, okay.
These aren't fights that we're looking for, people. Like Criven, Justice, and I, Lisa and I, that we have real names, Doug and Lisa. Yeah, we don't look for fights. People come after us. Why? This stuff right here. Because the truth hurts, and the truth will not help them run with creator mischief. For how long? Running with a scenario that makes no sense. But you guys, mental warfare works best in groups and power, right? That's how this happens.
Yeah, well, they've been doing it for going on 20 months now.
Yeah, look at those people who built themselves off this channel that finally we're going to stem out and try other cases, right, Scam and Alley?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your days are coming too, to an end. You guys are going to have to create the fights and create the money flow and create all that because you don't want my text message to come out either. Yeah, me calling you out every time and you say, oh, but dude, why do you always make me the victim? Yeah, cry victim all the time. Why don't you finish the sentence and not ask your wife to finish it for you? How's that? Tell them what I mean, honey. I guess I can make a compilation of that. Tell them what I mean.
Yeah,
lay off the Xanax. Why don't you lay off the Xanax and tell us what you mean yourself? Yeah, you fell asleep with Don Candus and everybody you hung out with, and your 6-pack of beer, you broke your sobriety. Yeah, for how long did you say I was sober and everything? Yes, you broke your sobriety and you ate those Xanax like they were candy. Fell asleep right in their damn front. Yeah, you were looking for their daughter. Yeah, but you were able to go out there with Billboard Brad and be on the news, right, and make a statement.
Oh,
shitty.
Sure.
Yeah, Christy Vincent, I have all your stuff too. I don't know how great you are in this, but I think you're part of it. Yeah, because you stopped talking to me in a hot flash too. Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah,
you did.
That didn't take no time.
Let's not forget how you guys all tried to build your wealth off this scam. Way to go, Scam and Alley, Billboard Brad, the rest of you shitty.
Just don't look good, and people, how people
I'll say exactly that. But honestly, Don, I offered you money, and you said we don't need it. We're good because you didn't want to take money from me, and I was being honest. It would have been. I just wanted you guys to whatever you guys needed to do for that night, just get away and whatever. But
I don't want to give anybody heads up or anything, about
and Hunter.
No, I'm not. No, that.
Yeah, I never brought out that stuff about him being a minor and all the stuff that you told me and the craziest stuff. Yeah, because of why he's been arrested more than just once. Yeah, I would never do that to Hunter.
No.
What I would do is keep him in the mix just because like your wife and him probably has like a case probably ongoing, but it's sealed because he's a minor. But like I'm not going to get into that until it's time. Like that'll come out all in the future against Sherry's stuff too, like with the other kids and how she has Allie's kids. Like we know it all. But like that's not important in this case yet. Like what's important is like if anything, if Hunter's important in this is like you guys didn't let him really know what was going on when Candus, you really didn't. You're going to say in one of these videos that Hunter contacted you and you didn't contact him while you were at the hospital. I have it. All this stuff that can help the timeline. Nobody wanted to hear this though.
Oh, of course not.
That's why the scenarios of if he did this, then he needs something, right? If she calls him, he wants something. It's vice versa, right?
Yeah.
Or it could be said that backwards. Like if she calls him, she needs something. If he calls her, he wants something. Like vapes, drugs, alcohol, whatever, twisted teas. But Don said he would, in the beginning of this, that Don said she would never lie and she would never buy a minor what? Alcohol?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we found out that's already different.
Yeah.
Don, what else is she lying about? Maybe your daughter, Don. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
well, Candace
When you
says
don't
she can't lie. It's not her metabolism.
Right, exactly. She did though. That's not metabolism. Well, either is this, Don. Guess what? Like you always knew something was going to happen to your daughter. Why? Because the lady you live with has that over your head. She got you out of jail too, didn't she?
Oh,
yeah. All that stuff that you. Yeah. But she also put you in jail before that, so it was like a double switch. Yeah, her mom played the game on you too. She did. She gave you a experiment at some point. You just didn't chew it all up.
At some point, whatever she's done for you, Don, has to fall secondary to finding your daughter, and that's the most important here.
Yeah.
There's no amount of jail time she could save you from that is worth your daughter continuing to be missing.
You said it would have to do with the circumstances would have to fit the narrative, Don, to put someone away in prison because you know what it's like to be in prison. You could die in prison, right? Why wouldn't you want to put someone in prison? Maybe because they're the mother of your kids, or you know them, or thought they're going to be for you there forever, and you thought that you guys made a pinky swear, like kiss it. Pinky swear that you'll do it for me if I do it for you, and I'll never let you go down, right? Makes sense to me. It may not make sense to you guys, but like this is my theories, like based on the facts that I hear. I mean, I can't make this stuff up, and I didn't release half the stuff that I could have made thousands of dollars on, or released it in a way that is damning to the case. I waited so long to release this stuff. That's what it's about in true crime, because you got to have morals about, go off your speculation and work it into your kind of your narrative when you're giving your theories, but don't work it into the case narrative like it's facts.
No.
I had the facts and I could work them into how we needed to, and we did. But now's the time people see. Yeah, now's the time.
Yeah, it is time. You have to separate your thoughts and opinions from the facts, and if you can't do that, then maybe true crime is not the place you need to be.
Go back to the drama community, like the crocheting stuff. Go to the pinball community. Don't they have a pinball community or something like that? Retro gaming or something? I don't know.
No, I'm sure.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Aren't you guys hiring? Go back there. I mean,
like I said, we're not talking about shit like that at all.
Right on.
That's I told you that's between us, man. And I'm being honest, and you're the only one that has my new number besides Emma.
And Emma had to get a hold of me. This guy couldn't even get a hold of me.
It's like a baseball team helmet. Oh, I can't get it on, but
Try taking off your other hat.
Right.
The right hand don't mean the left. I get it. It's a softball helmet. It's not like a baseball team helmet. Let's go with what is softball for 5,000, Alec? Okay. Why Cornbread Candace got so pissed off when they said Cornbread Mafia. That's what she used to dance for. Cornbread Candace.
Oh. Right. Okay. It won't go nowhere, brother. I'm afraid though. I'm so afraid some damn meth head's got her or something. Hold up, some down.
You guys remember this coming out?
Yep.
Like Don's really trying to figure out what happened to like Don's not the smartest guy in the world. Like it doesn't have to do with like a spackle or bondo. Like his whole house is built on spackle and bondo, right? Like you can imagine the second story is not so good, buddy. But like I know there's no door, there's no stairs, but it's bondoed up. Like the wires are hanging from the ceiling, but that's because we like to play double dutch, buddy.
It's
Some of
solid.
exercise.
It's
I moved
solid.
actually the fridge I moved the fridge all the way out there so we could double dutch all with the cords coming down, buddy. That's all it was. It's not unsafe. It's a fucking obstacle course, buddy. That's what it
Exactly.
is.
That's for the cocaine Olympics.
This is how you work your back forearm too, like this.
I don't know what else you did. I don't know what else you did.
Yard fridge.
I'm trying not to.
I know.
Trying not to laugh. Great grandbun. Seriously.
I told Allie that Candace was no good. They got all them damn dogs out there.
Radio guys. I gave you gold with that when I called her out with her paws out, claws out. Allie point farts. Chris McDonough doesn't even duck it. He's seen so many point farts in his lifetime that his hair doesn't even move. That Aquanet. It's like his hair is still normal. Knocked Buddy off his feet though in the back. Like
We're buddies. We're buddies.
just so what you're saying is you could point fart at me and I can't look at the car that Hunter just said that's cool. And I was like, what'd you say, buddy? I was like, yeah, did you see that cool looking car over there? Like, and why is that? It's a cell phone, okay? Hunter had that cell phone. I was like, and okay, a cell phone. Why is that? It's a cell phone. Okay.
Okay.
Step it out. Just step it out.
Step out.
And why is it? It's because I'm old, right? It's because I'm old. That's right.
What's your gut tell you?
That's because your uppers are staying crazily today. Can you imagine? Yes, I'm the new sponsor of Fix It In. The little blue pill that comes in a shape. No, not that one. I'm talking about the Fix It In. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it keeps my uppers right in when my lowers are just chapping around. Thank you. My bottoms automatically say, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. So many come in. It's like Max Headroom. Shit. We gotta get through these. Having too much fun with this.
So, no, hold on. You believe she's alive?
Well, we don't know. We just don't
Thanks,
know.
Rhino. Thanks, buddy.
I believe she's still alive in my heart. I hope so. I'm gonna in church Saturday. I'm gonna ask the preacher if I can pray a special prayer for her because I'm her dad. You know.
Right.
I mean, I hope so. I mean, she kind of looks like you.
Yeah.
I know. Basically, all she did was like to twirl in my hand till I got tendonitis in my elbow. My hand fell off.
She twirled her, my hand fell off, and she loved it.
Oh, what happened? This is crazy night. This is off the hook right now. I don't even know what's going on. But you're all going to heaven. Yes.
5 more
Lady Luck,
gifted
y'all passes to
memberships.
heaven.
Thank
Everybody.
you.
What happened again?
5 more gifted memberships. Thank you, Lady Luck.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Family, it's coming up. Let's find out who the new members are as soon as it pops. Thank you. Thank you, Jaded Empath. You know, I knew you were going to say that, basically. Oh, she even warned you guys. Don't forget to activate your memberships, people. As soon as it pops up, I can read them. Do you see them, Crime and Justice? Oh, there they are. Lori and Benoit. No relation to Chris, right? Lady Di, Jess was gifted a membership by Lady Luck. This is a different Jess. That's Jess number 2. T. Perry. Christy Lynn, congratulations. No relations to probably, what's her name? One who shaved her head, that girl, she's going through like court stuff right now. I don't know if we can say her name right now, actually. Britney Spears. Like Lynn, something you have to do with like Lynn.
Something.
No relation. You're all out here. Congratulations, you guys. Thank you so much for that, you guys. Thank you.
Don, that would be awesome.
Right.
And don't even take up a phone. Don't take a phone up there. Don't do anything. Just let your heart pour out, bro. Because that's what you need to do. Because here's where it looks structured is when you have. Because I know what's going through your head when you're and
Thank you,
how
Mr.
nervous you
Butterfly.
are, and you're talking to a lot of fucking. Well, you're talking to the world.
Excuse my language.
So I
Back
get
then.
it, okay. But when you do this, you don't even have to record it. Just speak from your heart. And if you do record it, just speak from your fucking heart, dude.
Yeah, not put it on my channel. If you do speak, if you do speak from your heart, to put it on my channel.
Nope.
It's never about that, Don. Not to me.
Never was.
Not to me.
It never will be.
No. Keep that close to your chest. All that stuff that you need to find your daughter, right? All I want to do is find my daughter. I love my boys, but all I want is Summer. That's all I want. All I want is my Summer. My daughter. Like, how long did it take you to stop saying just my daughter? All I want is Summer. Daughter. Yeah, she has a name. She does. She has a legacy too. Like that one too. Yeah. Do it for her, Don.
I did talk to your buddy a little bit about some of the same stuff we're talking about.
He's not my buddy. Burrito Boy, that one that cut off where you said, hey, can I get Don's number? Okay. Here you go. Oh, you want to meet Chris? Yeah, no problem. I'll hook you up with Chris. Yeah, no problem. Burrito Boy. I'll hook you up. Yeah, I'll hook you up. What happened? Oh, yeah. I'll talk to him because he says you cuss a lot. I'm like, yeah, it's funny that you start the cussing.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't do it on your show. You just came on mine to do it, right? And then he couldn't deal with me anymore. It was weird. But it's all good. Should get rid of the trash as soon as I get it, right? So you and McDonough, I got a combo deal for both of you. Shit. Hell yeah, I did.
Package
deal.
deal.
You thought it was my loss? It was my gain. Later, bitches. Straight up. You guys ruined this case.
Take the trash out.
Admit it. By the way, go after Jared Lasik too, Chris. If you got those balls you say you got, show them. Right? Who cares if he goes to your church or involved in your churches or whatever? Like, yeah, it's weird. You can't pick and choose.
No, definitely
But
can't.
you do, huh? Yeah, we all forget. No, we don't. Some won't. Some will. But then so what, right? You got the some SWs. That's what I used to teach my people that I own some businesses and stuff. I had things like that, but like the 3 SWs, some will, some won't. And so what? You move on.
Yep, exactly.
But you never get to the so what because the some always will. If you sell yourself properly, you just do the same thing every day and it works. Don't change for nobody. You'll sell your soul. Not for YouTube, not for nobody. Not for clicks, not for views, not for some creator that's causing drama. Yeah, don't do it. Because now it sucks because that little bit you made, that fast money you guys made, no fast money is ever good money.
No.
Like that little bit you guys have made up to this point, just be thankful that you guys have been able to afford your drug habits and things that you do to hurt people in real life. The funding of the hate. Yeah, you guys, sit back and enjoy it now. Right? That's it. Now you can find out what happened to Summer Wells, and I'll show you how to do it. Like, just don't put a hockey mask on and threaten my kids, or don't do all that stuff because it'll all come back to you, and it will in this case because it had to be saved in here. It's all part of the case file.
Oh yeah, it's in there.
It's in there.
Same thing, and I also
You guys helped not find Summer for so long.
was going on at that time too. Like the biker group that was in the area at the time,
right?
And so they supposed to get hunted, and that would just seem like a facade or something. I don't know.
Does Allie have any friends with those kind of people?
Well, that's what we don't know. Candace says she was always bragging about it. She has ties to New York. Okay, but
I'm sorry. What did Candace say?
So they got Don thinking, and this is Allie and Candace doing this, right? Mental warfare.
Yeah.
Allie and Candace made Don feel like they have she's a part of the biking community. Allie can't get on a motorcycle. Remember that? What is that? Garbage Pail Kids cards or whatever?
Yeah.
Or there's 2 guys in the Michael Jackson video that on those little motorbikes.
Yeah.
What are those guys' names? Those 2. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys all know the reference, but I can't remember their names. But yeah, it's like that. Like Allie's not getting on a bicycle or a bike motorcycle, nothing. Matter of fact, she didn't get on she got on Jose. Like she got on Jose's Hose B, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Ugh. That mattress downstairs. No wonder why CPS doesn't let you have your kids bagged on. You know, Candace and Allie doing the threesome with the KY and the grease.
Oh God.
And
The KY Olympics. Oh God.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Just in, we have somebody that broke her hoof, falling and slipping and landing on a Jose, checking his prostate. Do we have, what is Allie for 5,000? Alec, ding, 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 daily double.
Oh God.
I know KY sales are up now. It's weird. Bacon grease is down.
She's pulling it up. Allie was bragging to my mother that she had intel with molest groups and the mafia and stuff like that.
Okay.
Allie was bragging to my mother that she had
Allie was bragging to my mother. Why are you bringing your mother into this? Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. Lady Luck, good night, hon. Thank you for being a mod too for our channel as well. Thank you so much. Both of our channels. You did the same on hers today. You just amazing. Thank you so much. All you guys do the same on both of our channels. You guys, all of you guys do. And just coming to watch us is all we ask. We don't even ask for anything. And that's why the gifts are coming, you know, and it's amazing. Thank you so much. But like, it's just come here and just enjoy and get the facts the way you can handle it. Right. And we'll give it to you the way you can so we can all digest these cases because they're sad. It's a fact.
It is.
intel with molest groups and the mafia and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that motorcycle group was here, and there ain't no way. But see, Hunter's dad should have come and got him legally, because he has custody throughout the summer. There's no way.
Yeah, he actually could have taken Hunter if Hunter wanted to go live there, but he let Hunter stay.
Yeah,
Hunter was in a bind too. By the way, he was supposed to get out. Yeah, he was in a bind, wasn't he? Yeah, he kind of was.
Oh yeah, that was a mess.
Not only the CPS case, like because they could get Hunter. I mean, Hunter should have gone away just for him going to their house that day because he's not allowed there. And anytime going out of town, he was supposed to have probation permission, and his mom had to either give permission or probation, right?
Yeah,
that one. So like he went to Hawkins County. He wasn't allowed to go there to 110 Ben Hill Road. That's actually violating his probation. You're wondering why he was in there 6 months, not just because of fights. He violated all kinds of shit going on there. Like, there was all kinds of stuff going on there, but I didn't need to tell you. I knew more than you guys knew a long time. Oh, thank you so much, Sunshine Daydream. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
We knew that a long time ago. Like there was a big CPS deal. Like I couldn't bring it out until they were making Don feel so bad for like what he was doing when I was like, you guys are looking at the wrong one. Be paying attention to Candace, not Don right now. You guys were off.
I mean,
forced down your throat from McDonough, wasn't it? Yeah, Don was just everything was Don. I even made my first videos as that, and we saw that yesterday. I had to apologize to Don, like, sorry. Yeah.
As soon as all of that started getting brought out, that changed the whole situation, and that's when this whole entire thing of trying to find out what happened this summer just derailed.
Right. I agree. Back on track, though.
Did Hunter show up to your house on June 15th, Candace? Did he ever come back to your house that day?
Not that we know of.
Yeah. You don't want, this is the part that's important, isn't it? This is where you try to tell me that Hunter didn't make it back because the timeline I was already onto, I was over the target when I started receiving your fire from your friends that I told you to stay away from, huh? Yeah. I knew Hunter had gone back there, and that's where it really, really, really got bad for you. You guys had to cut ties with me, or did you guys try to prank us again? Yeah, the prank came in. The bounty hunters, and we'll get to that soon. The bounty, I think it's next. The bounty hunters finding remains, yeah, on the property. Yeah, that was a good one, Cher. And Prairie Boy.
Did Hunter show up to your house on June 15th, Candace? Did he ever come back to your house that day?
Not that we know of.
Okay.
That we're aware of. The only way he would have got to your house, Candace, is if you brought him there. This is how I knew we needed to stay on that timeline and find out who was with who that morning, because I know that you were with Hunter alone before you guys got back to Summer. And it's going to tell you a bunch of story when you say Hunter called you. I can verify that. You couldn't verify that because I know you called Hunter. You see, you can't just throw the lies out all the time and see what sticks. I've been a liar. I've been full of shit and a bullshitter. Don't try it.
Exactly.
Eventually we'll catch on. If I don't, Christine Rose definitely will.
Exactly. We can see that stuff a mile away. Don't try it.
Yeah, you could be in any community, and like we have like spies that I didn't even know about. We've got a team of people watching people. It's crazy because of what they've tried to stir us away from. It's amazing, and that's why our family's so great, is because this channel won't fail because of that. We'll get infiltrated, and then it'll be cut off, or we'll leave them in long enough to tell on everyone else. Works great. Especially if you're a liar, bullshitter, and full of shit, because you ain't getting past us. Let's keep going. This is almost over. We got 2 more videos after this, and I think that'll be enough to digest for tonight.
In the text to Emma said, yes, he was there. That's the only reason why I'm asking.
No,
We dropped him off at his house. Well, no shit. Where else did you drop him off? Your house? So someone couldn't pick him up? No. What happened was, I'm talking about the timeline, Candace. You didn't understand my question here. And I know that your mom was actually the Facebook. I have them on my channel, all of them. The Facebook messages placing Hunter at your house that day, meaning I knew she took a nap and didn't go with you after you dropped her off after the hospital. And but you took Hunter out of your house again with Summer. And you changed Summer into her bathing suit right before you left, because then it was warm enough. But at 8 a.m. in the morning, when you said, I have to go get Grandis over there because her knee, which you decided for her, not her, you did. She got out of there right after it hit, didn't it? I played you guys that stuff in the very beginning. If you're just getting in late, you might want to catch up, because I'm trying to give you guys this on a silver platter the way that I can. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it without just giving you the facts. Catch up in the beginning of it if you missed it. Like, honestly, maybe I will actually, you know what? I'll release that video from earlier just in case right after this, even though it's just part two of trying to make that video what it should be. I think the stages are important. I wish I never erased the first one from earlier, but it's okay. I have a copy of it. I'll fix it. I'll put up one in whole. I think it's all important. Everything leads back to who had these people last, and who was with who, and how they got there, and the timing. Nobody wanted you to see that.
But no,
Especially the
of
ones
course they
cops who didn't do the timeline right. They didn't get the total timeline because they stopped after they got the story, right? They got the story and then waited till we all did something, and then they'd come back and do like, oh wait, we'll wait until to release the whole video, the raw. Why? You already released all the other stuff. Why would you wait? It was great for the grifting, right? You just wait and release it in whole again, and you can have a whole nother $100,000 spree.
Or like all the people that were, I don't know, 6 months, 9 months in, like, we've never even looked at the timeline.
Never even I will show you that, Cam and Allie too, and BK, all you guys who thought you guys were doing a good thing. I called you out on one of my shows where you guys took your shirts off and looked like morons, especially the uncomfortably fit morons. Not to mention, Cam, by the way, try to get your shirt on the next 38 minutes would be great on someone's show if you're ever going to take it off. Right. That's how I knew how Xanax you all were. Like, I can't wait till we get to that night. That's going to be a weekend. All the drama stuff, you guys, I'll tell you what, I'm going to make a promise to you guys. All the drama stuff, because I can't digest this stuff during the week. Really, the drama stuff really gets to me. One day of drama kills me for like a month. But like, I'm willing to put that out on the videos on the weekends, like late night, and you guys can watch them for what they are. And I'll be on a StreamYard, but I'm not going to be talking or trashing anybody. You guys will see they do it to themselves, and I'll do that on the weekends. But it's important for you guys to see all the people who screwed up this case and who shouldn't be in true crime any longer or be considered a source of any kind of information, including people who find bones, Ziggy, i.e., you. Fred Hill really got you good. That was planned, by the way, Jody Sue and Fred Hill. You guys didn't know that that was a good plan. Jody Sue had a back plan. Like, she's not going to let some idiots come in, right? The holler is quiet, right? Unless people disrupt it.
Yeah.
You guys disrupted the holler. And that was a problem. Yeah, not a lot of people go there unless they need to, like they live there. Yeah. Disrupted the holler, guys, and you disrupted the hell out of my life for so long that I'm going to give it back to you, and I'm not even going to have to holler.
But what was I going to say?
I am just telling you, I don't like Hunter, and I don't like his behavior.
Right.
And I don't like Allie and her behavior, just so you guys know ahead of time. I'll tell you the truth on where I'm at with that.
Video of Hunter fighting at school. Him and his little hoodlum gang friends tried to grab this woman and force her out of her car, and he's going to steal her car, and there was a baby in the car. Yes. And all he got was probation out of that. That woman fought him off, him and his buddies.
Yeah. Holy shit.
So, For him to steal a little girl, it would be nothing. Him and his little hoodlum friends, they wouldn't even get in no trouble.
Right? He's throwing gang signs and shit.
Right.
Yeah, I got you guys.
Right.
I'm on the same path.
Please talk to Chris M about that, about everything I told you, and see what. I mean, maybe we can come up with something. I hope, but I want you also to know TBI is working on the same thing. With that motorcycle group and the gang, when Chris M was here and everything was going on, all the fingers were pointed at us. That motorcycle gang was slipping out of town.
Wow. Okay.
Do you see how fooled Don is?
Oh yeah.
See how fooled he's so like afraid of getting in trouble for someone thinking he did anything that he's willing to explore everything, including the Jezebels. Or is it the Jesuits? Probably not the Jesuits, probably the Jezebels. Cornbread Mafia, the Mexican Mafia, all of that stuff, right? The prank call.
Yes, yeah.
That's when the prank call came into play. Like his card was forced. Don was forced to do a prank with his wife Candace. Why? Because he was getting so much heat from Chris M. And all these people that wanted. You hear him earlier saying, "I'm getting all these phone calls from people I don't even know what it's about." He was getting bombarded before he even knew that he told on himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He strikes me as somebody that is very naive and easy to manipulate.
It's why he ends up in jail all the time. Yeah, I'll take the charge. I've been in jail so many times. They might just smack me on the wrist.
And it also made it very easy, I think, for certain people to take advantage of him and push certain narratives here and there and have him run with it because he didn't know anything.
Don's in an invisible prison. He's not scared to go to prison. Don's been in his own prison. How long has he been in his own prison? He's in an invisible prison. Let's go with that. Anywhere he goes, he feels like he's in prison unless he's working. Then he's in his own mind. He's not in prison, right? It's like his time in the hole or his time out in the yard when he gets to be by himself. Yeah. Don's got that prison mentality. Don's not scared to go to prison. Matter of fact, he feels safer there. He doesn't have to worry about all this shit. Had he not gotten the YouTube, he would have been fine going to jail, no problem. He'd been like, "Can you just double me up? This is kind of a nice vacation."
Didn't I remember correctly? He actually said that once.
Yeah, he did. I'd rather be in jail.
Yeah, he actually said that going to jail would be a welcome vacation.
So they just quietly slipped out the back way and I got out of here.
Questionable.
I think I just told you. They keep giving me false leads and stuff about David Dodson and this and that. He's got airplane and pilot's license. And all these little girls keep disappearing around him. Well, they didn't even check his daughter's.
See, David Dodson comes up. People want me to look into him. I knew long ago. Don't think I'm an idiot. I don't care about his plane license and him taking summer somewhere else and flying over to the Jezebels or the Jesuits or whatever you call it.
No.
Or RuPaul's Drag Race. By the way, there's no cars on that show. I watched that show. Not one race, not one car.
Oh, not a single.
Not one engine. Not one engine. Well, USB cables, but like not one real engine, if you know what I mean. Like weird.
No, definitely not.
Everything's powered by USB now. Hey, ladies, you are lucky. Batteries sales are down. USB sales are up. Walked into the wrong store the other day and felt like I was in the Murdaugh case. Like there's a dick everywhere. Like we got Dick Murdaugh, we got Dick Putin or whatever his name is, his attorney. They're all and then we got Buster. He's a dick too, isn't he?
He is.
He is. We got 3 dicks in that case in that courtroom all at once. Literal dicks.
Yeah.
Can't get mad at me. That's a fact. That's their names.
It is a fact. It is their name. We didn't name them.
Yeah, we didn't. But it's hilarious. Bunch of dicks. Bag of dicks.
All over his Facebook. So they just keep saying crap to check on. They don't get just dead end stuff.
Where
motorcycle gang.
I was going to ask an important question right now. Damn it. Yeah, no, because I wanted to listen, but it was about
I was stoned.
I
Totally.
don't know. If I remember, I'll let you know. I'll call you after the show, or you can call me after the show. I'm gonna go on in.
You can call me. You need me to answer something, call me. I just don't.
Just call me, baby.
No, I'm not gonna put you in jeopardy at all, bro. I'm not.
I can tell you that I like to spackle. Here's my spackler. Just spackle me, baby. Tell me that doesn't go anything. Like you can throw spackle into anything. Like
I know.
Say you, say me, spackle always. That's the way it should be.
We wrote a lot of spackling songs back in the day, didn't we?
Because I'm a spackling man. Yes, I'm a spackling man. I roam around and round and round and round and round. Spackle around the world. Yes, it goes with everything. We've got Donner and Prancer and Cupid and Stupid. Candace and Brent. PK is stupid and the best of all. The spackle goes all. There you go, son. Rudolph the
We got
spackling reindeer.
You got speckle on every wall.
I just called to say a spackle. I just called.
Frosty the Speckle Man.
Part two. It's part two.
Are you there?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to be going to that same kind of therapist that they're going to help you guys too with everything.
This is okay. So I offered them $290,000, I think, of rehab. $290,000 came with an advocate, worked with CPS, came with the advocate that would work with CPS and the attorneys, right? Like, so they can get their kids back. Yeah, we did that. Don, you wonder why you see, this is why Tim Mullins, the Sandman, you're asking for an attorney. And we read that update yesterday. You know what they really need an attorney for? Nothing. Not one thing.
Nope.
Not one damn thing. What they need to do is do the steps that it takes to get what the courts wanted. We knew it. Like, this is over a year ago. Don, before you went to jail, buddy. Yeah, this is proof that you could have had all that done. You could have got out and got your kids back if you guys were innocent.
Yeah.
What happened to the point when you were in jail and your wife you lost custody and talking of kids because you didn't get that gag order put into place? She did. Well, both of you did, actually.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, once they saw all the stuff online.
But you know what they want to do is they
deflect.
Once again, want to deflect, and they want to take the easy way out. They want to find some loophole that's going to magically just give them their kids back without taking the steps and putting in the effort necessary to actually do so.
Still November of 2021,
That's not the way
Don.
it works.
Yeah, still November 2021.
My brain, and they're going to do brain stuff therapy for my PTSD and everything.
I was just sped up.
This is the real deal, Don.
What do you got PTSD for?
I was involved in a work-related shooting for security, and 2 people died, and 1 ended up all over me.
Basically.
All right. Wow.
So, and that was August 2016, August 20th. It's on the YouTube. It's on there.
Yeah, there's actually, well, like the news covered it. Yeah, there's in 2016 August. Yeah, it is what it is, but like,
Yeah, there's a lot of trauma in this world. You know?
it's like mental health is a blessing to me.
All the time.
And that's what, and you went through trauma through your childhood. So did Candus, and through your adulthood, and we can't
see when I say that. What does that mean? I know that you went through trauma in your childhood and your adulthood. That means that you've been SA'd before, Don. I know this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I should have released that phone call. Donna told me not to, though. Oh, Lady Luck, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Still coming through. Go to bed. Thank you for everything.
Go to bed. Good
Yeah,
night.
but like, yeah, appreciate you so much. But yeah, like, that's crazy, isn't it? Like it was handed down from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like he's a victim too, right? So like he's got to be known, I mean, as a victim as well, but like it's suspect that, I mean, it was passed on by him, but like he didn't, that's what, it was a learned behavior. I'm not making excuses for him. Not at all.
No.
But I actually don't know the whole true story either. Because nobody out of the 8 people we were told that were filing charges actually got anything done. Did they?
Nope. We've not seen anything, and we're
scary.
not going to.
No, it's going to be scary when we get to Mary stuff, and we were promised by both of them. Oh yeah, just coming soon, coming soon.
Oh,
Oh, I got one more thing to do, Doug. One more thing to do. By the way, come join my channel. I'll be doing this weekend or whatever. It's weird because we were pumping up all these other channels, and all those are all the channels that you ended up on when you guys all said you're staying offline. Everybody started going on the different. Yeah, so, well, I was already gaslighted, but like now's the time though to see it. It doesn't matter. It's been 620 days now. It's been long enough that you shitty screwed this case up, right? Yeah. 620 days, long time.
Long time.
Long time.
Way too long.
Get better on our own, bro. We can't. I'm being honest with you. This is not anything for YouTube. This is not anything to slander or harass or whatever. Like, I feel for you and Candus because I see the traps you guys keep getting set up in.
Right.
And now this prank.
Everybody
now this whole prank with this whole thing where the cops were on your property today and they found remains and this and that. Whoever, share and a bounty hunter.
Who started that? Do you know? That means it existed, didn't it? That means it existed.
Yep.
Because he knew about it also. That's what that means. Yeah, you guys forgot that was coming out too, right? Shares. That's why you're next. Screwing this case up in the sake of a little girl's name. Yeah, it's disgusting, isn't it? Gross. Especially like, did you think like the internet isn't forever? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Trigger warning. Sorry, trigger warning. This guy's head too is forever. Get a hat that fits, dude. Seriously. Find one, I'll buy it. Get a stretch fit. I'll buy it.
Do something.
Right, Roger?
They found remains and this and that. Whoever, share and a bounty hunter.
Where the Predator Hunter Nation? That's
you
where
got
Ernie
a
started,
bounty hunter,
right?
apparently, and that's what I heard today. I'm also looking at filing abuse on the lady who contacted your father.
So you guys
Because
wonder
you're-
now why I played the Smiley World thing yesterday, and I was like reluctant because of all the cussing. I'm sorry. Again, the cussing's gone for the most part, unless it's from old stuff. But we have to play it all. I can't go back and do all that stuff. So we're gonna play it as is. But you got to understand, like, I was serious. I was going to file charges on her for elderly abuse, and she took down the video. But I had already put the video on my channel just in case. And when she deleted it, she thought it was gone forever, didn't you, Smiley?
Oh yeah.
And then
But,
now
you know, that's
your fight was your most recent fight when you guys thought I was out of the mix. I still was watching, but you got into it with Ronnie Lawson, didn't you? You guys were trying to get into it with on his son and everything too. Like, why did he only get a year? Because he's done all these bad things and like trying to be the heroes. Yeah, trying to be the heroes from the zeros doesn't work.
No.
Especially because people can't forget this, because you guys will never do this to another case again. I vowed that to you guys, didn't I? I said, you'll never, ever do a case again where people are going to have to believe you, because you've never done a case that people should believe you, right? It's not fair. It's not fair to these victims. Yeah.
It's not. It's
I was
not.
okay.
People have to stop re-victimizing people.
Yeah, I was okay with you guys striking my channel and me losing money. I backed up everything. Everything. You can't get out of anything. Nobody can. It's all coming out from to the lab and all you guys, to Jody Sue's, all that stuff. You'll be lucky if I don't bring out the Facebook Jody Sue where it says like all these creators paid me big money to use all my stuff so they could push you and your story. Yeah, I've got all that.
Oh yeah.
You guys played the wrong person. You guys played the wrong person. And this one stoner that you guys call me or whatever, this one person or this one drug addict or this one racist or whatever smear campaign you're on today, has beat you guys tenfold because I was already onto you like tenfold. Like, stop it. Stop wasting your time. Go find something else to do. Yeah. Gaming or something. Pokemon cards. Actually, stay away from them too, because I like Pokemon. Yeah, stay away from anything I like, please.
Exactly. I don't know. Why don't they go pick up painting or knitting or
Yeah,
rock
or-
hunting or something like that? you
Yeah,
know?
or getting groups of 5 and do a 3-piece puzzle. All you shitiots.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. It's right there, right? You guys even can't
Right
spell.
there.
Say,
Bitch, you don't know the difference between misery and Missouri. You don't know the difference between THERE or THIER.
ain't that right?
It's too easy.
Right there.
Son of a gun. Justice for all. What'd you have to say?
I have no idea.
That was his first live stream. Out of the closet with Justin. Case. Just in case. This is my last name. I used to work here with Candus.
Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit.
I'm down there if I can get a mani-pedi too.
Exactly. I'm just saying.
Fantastic grams, haircuts, and weed. Let's do it. Team up with me. Fantastic grams. What did you have? Which one was yours?
I wanted to put the donut shop next door, and we're going to call it Glazed and Confused.
Glazed and confused.
Yeah.
It's just that, you know, that's how I feel.
the-
That's kind of how I feel right now. What's that movie you said that, or that person? What's that person that like his parents didn't want him, like left, and they went to search for him. He went to hell. I don't know, went to a hooker or something. What happened?
Are you talking about that movie where like the guy's wife got murdered and
That one.
his son was kidnapped? And then his dad was like, I will find him no matter what. And he had to travel the entire world looking for him. And the only person
one.
he could find to help him was a mentally challenged lady.
Hooker mentally can't. Yeah, I was close on that one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's Finding Nemo.
That was such a great movie. I love Disney.
It's a great
Disney
movie.
they do good work. Good movie.
So on the lady who contacted your father.
Hoorah!
Because your parents
I thought you were like talking about Liam Neeson. Like, I don't know who you are and I don't know what you want. If you're looking for your daughter, I have no money. But if you don't let my daughter go, I will look for you. I will find you and I will kill you. Yeah, I totally thought you were going to that one, but yeah, it wasn't taken. I was way off. But Liam Neeson always sounds pretty tough.
It really does. Like that.
Dementia and Alzheimer's, right?
Dad is actually still smart as a whip. A lot of people want them to believe.
I never found them. I didn't kill no one.
He's all there. He's coherent.
Okay, he's all there. Why would somebody be contacting your parents and putting their health at risk? You know what I mean? They shouldn't be contacting your parents. And that's one thing that I had to put my foot down. I even put a community post out on my channel, and I let the lady know that I will be filing charges for elderly abuse on her if she doesn't take her shit down. Stop contacting your family. So I'm not here to try to hurt you guys, but Don, if we can get the help, bro, that's only going to help you get your kids back and get your life back. And let's just say Summer does come home, Don. Let's just say Summer does come home. Theoretically, you guys have to be in a position to be able to take her back.
Well, yeah, we're working on all that. We got 3 classes going. We got all kinds of stuff going.
How did that go? 3 classes, or was the 12-step through Benny Keys and the BK University? Let's do an online 12-step program, and let's do it all. Let's just have you read some questions and answers. They will just have people write in, and people just laugh about it. And you guys thought I deleted those, but I have them, don't I, buddy? Yeah, I have them. How shitty you guys sound. Like you couldn't even remember how many days you had sober because you weren't sober.
Yeah. It's 12 steps program.
How smart are whips? Depends on if they're in like one of those things you could stick in your mouth and do the Montello shuffle.
Oh God.
Right? Whippets? I don't know. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, bong whips. Oh no, those are the whips. Oh. Okay, listen, when I say bong whips, I'm not making fun of anybody, but I have a friend who's deaf. And he used to get mad because he'd come over and chill for a while, and I wouldn't just offer him the weed. He knew we could go grab it. He'd be like, all I want is the bong whip. What a bong whip, dog? Can I have a bong whip, dog?
Just one.
Just one bong whip. I say, yeah, go have as many bong whips as you want. I don't know what you mean. I don't do whips. But now I get it. Bong whips.
Get it. Totally.
Thank you so much. How smart are whips? You don't have to donate more, but if you put it in the post to comment, I'll look for it. I don't know how smart are whips, but there was one time, just quick story before we get back to this. There was a rope that walked into a bar.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "Can I get a beer?" And he's like, "I'm sorry, we don't serve ropes." Oh. So he left and he came back inside. And he's like, "Can I get a whiskey, please?" And they're like, "Sorry, sir, weren't you just in here? Aren't you a rope?" Okay. He goes outside and ties himself up. Comes inside. Yeah, I'll take a Jack and Diet. Sir, are you a rope? I'm afraid not. Good. We're all on the same page. Lost 25 people for that joke.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I mean, we have to. And that Malibu clinic, man, that place is beautiful. That would have been cool.
Yeah, the Malibu clinic, the one I sent you, that was on the beach for you guys to separate so we can give you truth serum. That was coming. Yeah, that's what I cared about helping you guys, but when I saw you didn't care about helping you, I was like, let's separate them so we can get them to talk. Yeah, let's do that. And then we couldn't do that because you guys turned it down, right? Because you didn't want to get your kids back. If you didn't have anything to hide, you would have gone, Don.
No, they didn't want to get sober.
No, they weren't ready, right?
No.
We tried. And this is me talking not hyping it up for the show, because sometimes people don't like to listen just to like this stuff all the time. And do they don't like, basically, if I just talk like this and said, all I do is talk all the time. That's all I do, buddy. But they probably listen still because it's funny.
Just little talk, a little spackle, a little dirty mud. That's
sitting in a tree. SPACKLING. Right? He doesn't even, it does, yeah, it just spells spackling in tree. Yeah, you can throw it in anything, people. It works.
Yeah,
I told you, it's true. It's true. Throw it in wherever you want.
Exactly.
But we just can't. You know, we got to keep things going here. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it.
Keep
Just
things
that we
going
can't.
where, Don?
We-
What were you keeping going? Nothing.
No.
The act. The keeping what things going. Your daughter not being found? That thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been trying for over a year to find your daughter, buddy. I've done everything I could. I did everything right, but I got kicked really hard. And the people who stuck around and who believed in this channel are still here. We lost a ton, like 5,000, 10,000 subs. I've hit 30,000 times, 30,000 subs so many times. I should be at 100,000 plus subs. That's how many times I've smear campaigns and things during this case alone. Yeah. Sucks, dude. But you know what? It doesn't suck that bad because, like, you couldn't make me stop. We just thought you made me go away after 15 months. No, I went away because I didn't want to bring any more stuff out because all I was doing was covering your guys' bases that you were leasing, you know, selling. Nobody was smelling what you were selling. Actually, a lot of people smelled what you sold, right? Because you guys lied on numbers. Yeah, ruined it in numbers. Yeah. Team of people ruined this case.
Oh, there was a lot of people that was on that wagon for sure.
And now their channels are up and live. If you notice, like they have actually their channels up. They were building their channels in the background so they could get monetized and have all this stuff and have more money coming in so they could fund the hate. That's how the trolls work, right? It's all those. It's not just the comments or to get you off track, right?
No.
It's actually to hurt you fundamentally with funds.
Yep.
Fundamentally wise, like. But I put the fun in fundamentals, like the root word of that's me. I'll put the fun in fundamentals. By the end of the time that you're working on destroying me, I've already figured you out, about to destroy you back, but I'll wait. Because you destroy yourself. We didn't even have to show you. You guys all show yourself. You guys are all showing yourself online now, even. Like together, like people forget things. This is all stuff to remind them. Now you're all together. A lot of the stuff when I bring up the live stream chat, all you guys, you'll see your old names too. How many times have you guys changed? Like the Joe Kenyons and the Doohickeys from just Robbins and this and that, right? Yeah, come on, you guys. All the fun and games are over. You can't be like more than one person unless you're on YouTube. You can just have a bunch of socks. Accounts, sock accounts. Sock it to me, babies. So, shocks. Yeah. What is shocks for 5,000? Seanery for 5,000. What is Sean Connery for 5,000? That's even better than McDonough. Sean Connery is always way better than McDonough. Way better. Like he doesn't have to lisp either.
We are doing all kind of classes and stuff every day. You know, not every day, but quite a bit.
Right. Okay. Well, that's good. At least you guys are doing something. Are they testing you guys more thorough now?
I only know the whip is a car because I used to do the nay right after that. See, I know what I'm doing.
On your asses because of what's happened lately?
Well, no. I mean, I have a hotline to the damn sheriff's office. So they call me, you know, because people call the cops on us so much. It's unbelievable.
They give you a bat phone, like you have a red phone, like Uncle Ronnie. Yeah, no, it's a false claim. No, I'm fine. No, I could walk a line, but it'd have to be by a push broom, buddy. Yeah, no, one of the small line. No, not today. We just did the cocaine Olympics, Uncle Ronnie. I fell off the crate. The crate challenge is right now. I got to go back.
I'm gonna go back to square one and do it again.
The crate challenge at 9:30 at night. Let's just do the crate challenge before we go to bed. A little bit of heroin, right now. Perfect.
Right down the spackler pole. Let's go.
Yeah, who is
right
okay, I want to know who's been calling in.
Like nice steps going into your house, like first of all, but like going down the stripper pole hole, like to Spacklers on Gone Wild on the TV. Like Chris McDonough was like, "So I don't know if the church is gonna like this, but geez, those are sets of tits I haven't seen like in a while." K-Dog always keeps her shirt on when we get together. So
all these welfare checks, because it seems like it's the people who are trying to help you or be around you. It seems like the welfare checks are being called locally.
Weird.
I have no clue. You know, they won't tell you either. You know?
I've never once on my kid's life, I've never called in the cops on you guys or anybody else on YouTube or CPS.
No,
I don't do that. I don't mess around with that shit.
Nope. Really.
All these other creators do. So,
well, I mean, you know, if something was really bad, you know, you'd have to. Of course, anybody would, you know.
Right.
I would. If something, I see something way out of line, you know, I'm gonna call. Yeah, right.
See?
Right. No, exactly. Because
Don's
back in the day,
this is how I interrogate people when I talk to them, without interrogating them. This is a fact. I knew Don was innocent a long time ago, but now he's not so innocent, is he, people? Because as for long as you know, Don, I'm going to show you. If you've held on to any information for any longer than you should fear jail. You should fear jail now. That's what you should fear. If that's your biggest fear of going back to jail, the only reason you're going to go back to jail, Don, is because you deserve it. It's all up to you, Don. This is your chance, Don. And listen, we know you know something. The stuff that we've talked about, like she got out of here right before it hit. Everything else, Don. You can't fake it. These are the facts. It's about your daughter. My daughter. It's your daughter.
It is, and it's been way too long. It is time to do the right thing for once and bring her home.
Duh. Like you have a chance to be a hero, not a zero, Don, and stop apologizing the rest of your life.
Exactly.
You know how amazing that would be? It'd be so amazing to you. Yeah. You got the chance.
Would be. And the time to
You got
do
the
that
chance
is
right now,
now.
dude. Duh. I'm trying to help you, Don, before it hurts you.
Day was different. You know, it used to be a cop caller, this or that. Now it's the only thing that'll save your fucking life, to be honest with you.
It's changed a lot.
Yeah, so like the first thing I do is like when I get threats too, like I let the cops know. I have police reports for a lot of people. They don't even know. I have police report numbers up to yin yang over here because I have to take my time out of the day. And we posted it the first time, and then we got a lot of heat because we had to do that for BK and all them. But like all the rest of them after that, I learned that I just don't talk to them because as soon as they get served, then it's all over, and then their channels go away and all that other stuff. Yeah, it happens that way. Legal complaints, you have to have like certain, attorneys involved in this. It gets expensive. Like I can't do it all for everybody, but like there's a few that need to be made an example of, and then nobody else will do it, right? Or try to at least. And leave our accounts alone, our PayPals and everything, who's trying to change our codes and our passwords. 2-step authentications will help us and save us, and they do. So make sure you guys don't open links by anybody that you don't know, first of all. Just do not, right? And don't let anybody like play with your brain. If you got like mental warfare going on somewhere, just get the hell out. Or if you can deal with it, sit there and see what long enough these people tell on themselves. But you're going to have to learn how to take it. Right? It takes a hell of a beating. Some people actually end up like Jose, like they helped him, right? Like these people, these creators, right? Jose is passed away because of creators, not because he was fine when I said he was in Ali's belly button, but as soon as they brought him out,
Oh yeah,
gave him 30
you
days.
notice how quick that happened.
Yeah, really quick, didn't it?
It did, and there was no reason to even bring him back into this. He had nothing to do with this.
And I want to say something about Nisa. Nisa, you've been here a long time too. I remember the day you joined. We actually watched it. I don't think you were in the room at that time, but we watched it the day you joined. Thank you for sticking around.
Yeah, and so are you worried about like a third strike too? Are you worried about that at all?
A third strike for what?
You guys remember they were talking about third strike for Don? Yeah. Like he'll go to jail for life. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I found out that different. Like, you guys want to get him in life? He's never going to get life for a third strike. Everybody was trying to push that. Listen here.
Oh, they definitely was.
Do you have any things that you could get a third strike for? I heard today that you already would strike or something because you already have 2. I don't know anything about this.
I have no idea. I don't know what that's about. Oh, you mean third strike law? I don't know. No, I have not committed no crime. I have not committed no crimes. I don't know.
Right. So
What did he say? I have not committed no crimes.
No.
I haven't committed no crime. This is like this guy's talking. I'm interrogating him without interrogating him. Right? Like this guy right here is getting the question. These are the hard questions that they needed to ask, right? But like you can't ask these questions online if you're trying to protect something that's not protect a case, meaning like protect people from finding out answers, because the longer it takes, the more money you can make, and you guys can all quit working as a mechanic, right? And your wife doesn't have to work as a nurse anymore, and you guys can get caught. Yeah, it's weird how Scam and Allie's lives have changed, and Jody Sue started smoking Marlboro 1 millions and having her hair done and her nails done. All these people who built money off of they're all working together pretending to fight, but yet she's friends with all the creators too. Jody Sue is, yeah. You guys tried to run your game on me. We got $800 donated to you in one night, Jody Sue, because you wanted to move your place because you were scared. And then Ziggy came in and ruined that whole 1,000-person chat room. And then Burrito Boy was on there too, and he called you, and you guys were working together. Like, don't think I don't know. Your time's coming. And by the way, you want to see your daughter standing here trying to hide her face with her phone? I'll send you the picture, but nobody else will see. Actually, I'll show you face down, chin down. You think I'm lying? Like you took your daughter into a place, Ziggy, that you found bones that time too, and took Athena with you home. Yeah, that one. Yeah, do you remember? You had your daughter standing there like she was hiding. She was talking to the tree people, and then the story came out. And were they the exact people, or were you, this was all set up by Jody Sue? Like the stuff you released damaged this case because Jody Sue had played you in the palm, and you were paying her, and they were paying you. And I don't know what happened, but like you guys all lost the sight of the goal. At some point, there's a traveling trip with your daughter to a place where somebody just missed a girl disappeared, a little girl. For what? For what? I'll take the time to do this. This is going to prove a point. They don't ever bring your kids into this.
No.
And it never goes away. Stuff online never goes away. And you're lucky that I can help you because I've been watching and monitoring this picture, and I always scan it to make sure that nobody online is putting it up. Yeah, because if it goes on a Facebook or anything, I'm deleting it. As far as I'm concerned, I own this picture.
That's true.
Yep. I'm responsible to keep you safe right now for your own daughter. That's the ridiculous part.
There's no reason for anybody to be bringing their children into something like that.
I've got all the prayer garden stuff, the laughable stuff. Don't worry about that. I've even got this one too. If you guys forgot about this one, yes, yeah. Don't think I forget, but like you guys will remember this one. Yeah, you guys remember BK with his luggage and Candus? Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
have it all. Cause I have it all. Spackle and all. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Let me just blow up her face a little bit so nobody sees anything too much. Yeah. This part. Remember that phone case, Ziggs? Yeah, this one. This one. That one. Remember that one? Yeah. Terrible of you. Put your kid out there.
Yeah. Not
for what? Right? For what?
Not smart. For what? The attention, the
Good
what?
for the money?
There's
Good for the
reason
gander?
for that.
See, the internet never forgot what you guys put out about me and what you did to me, did it, Ziggs? Oh, y'all. I have a lot. You're lucky I don't put out the recordings. I even have this, and this is the scary part.
Oh,
damn it, Allie. Costume change. Didn't K-Dog tell you, Chris?
no.
Hey, don't you think Chris should have been like, so K-Dogs, do you think this is appropriate for Allie to be wearing that? No, not her clothes, the belly button. We got to get rid of that thing. She looks like she got shot with a 50 gauge.
Exactly. You would have thought somebody would have, just politely mentioned, hey, you want to go in and change clothes before we do this? Would be great. No problem. We'll wait.
Right? Seriously. You
Something.
think you didn't think she had OnlyFans? That's it.
Oh, God. There she
Telling you
is.
yeah, that's her. Cornbread
is.
Candace. No, that's what she. Facts. Facts. Tell me I'm lying.
That is
Tell me I
definitely
don't say
cornbread
pictures.
Candace.
Tell me I don't have everything, especially if it was deleted, Candace. I have it all. Okay. Sicko.
Well.
I have not committed no crime. I'm not going to commit no crimes.
I'm not going to
Right,
commit
so
no
DUI,
crime.
DUI and all that stuff wouldn't count.
Oh, no.
Okay, good.
No, stuff like that.
Okay, good. No, I didn't.
Like some states, like, I think, are like, I mean, if you're out committing crimes, some serious stuff, yeah. That's for serious stuff.
Is Candace right next to you right now or no?
No.
Okay, so let me ask you this is just something that's been on my mind because it seems like you could be the fall guy for somebody if that's the case.
God, I've been on you for a year and a half, dude. Why'd you leave me, Don? Why'd you leave me? God, we could have found your daughter by now or got answers and stayed away from all that stuff. I'm not saying it would have. I'm just saying it would have been a lot more clear path and a clear road. Like, did I ever screw up this case so far? I mean, let's do a poll. Like, have I done something wrong that you guys see so far? Be honest. It's the best for me if you're honest. I mean, I don't care if you got a membership or my friend. Be honest with me.
I haven't seen anything that we've done wrong here.
Nah. And when I say, yeah, let's
well-
do like this. I'll have we. We'll just do we because that's fair.
Honestly, maybe besides trusting people a little too much. but,
Yeah, right. Yeah, that one.
That
was a shit. That one's on us though. That one's on us because it took that to figure people out, right? It took long enough to do that, right? Yeah.
Exactly. I
This
mean,
is
that's
important for the future. This poll's important for the future. It really is because, like, I mean, even going back to the Orner Orson West case, like, classic and sincere. Like I know I didn't do anything wrong. I was attacked under fire all the time.
Of course.
By the bad people, by the bad creators, all the people who brought me in to set me up so they could do their illegal stuff. It actually caught you up, didn't it? Some of you don't even do true crime anymore, do you? Watchmen. Not till you think you could find Orner Orson West because that's a clue that's going to come in because you're friends with the family and you got, that's how you got into there. You guys are friends with the family. That's weird. I don't even trust you if I could throw people should trust me now and what my word is because like I would never lead them wrong and I would never talk shit about a creator if to benefit or not benefit. It would benefit you guys. Yeah, just look back. Like, yeah, you can look back at my career. I've never ever hurt somebody. Yeah.
No.
Took a lot of beatings. I took a hell of a lot of beatings. I still do.
Oh, a lot.
But we don't. But here's the deal: we don't actually do it. We don't have to do anything any further. Like all these people that want a reaction right now, if they're watching, which come in here and give me a view. That's fine. You don't even have to donate, trolls. Just come in here and just do what you got to do, and you still lose. Like you can't win. Don't waste your time anymore. Like that's just saying. Just move on. And if not, more of you are going to get in trouble. And believe me, IC3.gov people, they take it serious. The feds actually take you serious if you're a true crimer, especially if you don't do anything wrong. Like my family's cops too. Like they could back me. This is the first time in my life my family's backed me. Yeah, 100%. You guys can't touch me. And if you do, somebody's going to look for you guys or look for somebody that's going to tell. You guys aren't going to get away with it. What's the worst going to happen? You're going to kill me? That's it? Really? Better come with something better because like really I know where I'm going. Like I'm cool.
Exactly.
If it's my time, it's my time.
That's what I always say. It's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, don't you try to bring it real life. Believe me, it's gonna kick you tenfold. And if you don't think the internet's being watched right now, especially YouTube streets are gonna get cleaned up. And I vowed that to you guys from day one. And I haven't stopped on that one either. It takes time. Long time, like especially if they're investigating all the online criminal organizations. It's still racketeering, however you look at it, and things like that. Like everything you guys do that you've screwed up on cases too. Like, damn you. Screw one up more case up. See what happens. You're gonna go right into this investigation. Like I'm here for a reason, and I'm here to stay. First of all, don't get me wrong. Crime and justice here to stay.
Not going anywhere.
Nothing you can do to us. Nothing.
Nope.
Killing us is the only thing you can do. And we're not a Jose. We're not going to do that to ourselves, right?
Nope.
Look at the lifeline that's going across the bottom of my screen the whole time. Like I'm very aware of what we're talking about and how we do things.
Not going to allow that to happen. And if if they think they are, they better get up early and plan on staying up late and pack a lunch because it's not.
Well, they can stay up all the time, right? Because we're the drug addicts. When we have to stay up, we're like we can go into delirium, right? Like after being up for 2-3 days, fighting this off, right? Like the fight off is the worst part. Like, but the feeling of knowing it's coming on is even worse. Like I know it's coming. The storm is coming. The storm wasn't as bad. Like I was like, we already have clear skies, and the storm will never make it to us, and never did. Never did. Oh, thank you, Lady Luck, again.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate that. Hole in my sock, Rapunzel, lowering your locks down, past Christine to Rachel, Mindle, and Lil J83. Lil J. Congratulations. Never once when I heard a case, ever in my life would I ever risk the chances of somebody not finding their kid.
No.
Fuck you mean, right?
Do you feel that? Do you think that Grandis or your wife or the boys know something else that you don't, and that
No, I can't speak for Hunter Alley because I don't know what's going on there because Chris M got a hold of him and they're not. Chris M told them not to talk to nobody. I've been wanting to talk to them because I mean I feel like there could be something there. I mean I don't understand why they turned on us right away.
Right.
I mean I want to talk to them, but Chris M got a hold of them and said don't talk to nobody. So you know I have no idea what's going on there. I mean I hate to think that they've done something with, you know, I hate to think something like that.
But it's a possibility. But it's a possibility, right, Don?
Well, in my mind, there could be something there, but I can't prove or disprove either way because they won't talk to nobody. This Chris M told them not to talk to nobody.
Right. Do you think it was Chris M? Do you think it?
Well, I know Chris.
Okay, I didn't know that.
In interviews and stuff. Well, maybe that's for some. I hope. You know, there's some good in that man. He done it because he was just trying to protect him. That's the case. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Right. Or protect the integrity of the case, right?
What's that?
Or what he was trying to do is protect the integrity of the case. So if somebody else besides you did,
maybe Chris M was just trying to protect Allie and like telling him not to talk to nobody. You know, that's what I'm saying. Maybe Chris M has some good in him, and that's he was not. You know, and I can't imagine him being, you know, like trying to hide the cover of the crime or anything. I just don't see that with him or anything. So that's probably the case.
what about Hunter's stuff, like his friends and his little gang life and his little hoodlum friends?
Right. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he has some priors, you know, and stuff. And
What are his priors for?
Well,
like drugs, theft.
He's a minor, so I probably shouldn't say nothing on that.
Okay. I don't want you to forget.
Trouble.
No, don't say anything.
He's a minor. You know, and I'd hate to think that boy would do anything like that because anytime I've ever seen him or when he was up here on our property, and, you know, playing around and having a good time up here, he's always giving me big hugs and everything like that. Just real respectful. That's why I don't understand why they suddenly turned on us like they did. I don't understand that. But
well, like, do you think do you think he hit Candus up for drugs or alcohol all the time? It seemed like he only hung out when he knew he could get what he wanted.
No. Candus ain't gonna do that. Candus ain't gonna lie to nobody. She's not gonna give some minors whatever. You know? Right. It's not happening.
No, but he seems like he's the pushy type where he would be like pushing her until she gave in. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge, bro. Like I'm just saying he seems like he doesn't want to be home. He needs to be doing something. If he can't be out being a hoodlum with his brothers, then he could be, you know, he could just get away and act like a little adult and do whatever he wants, you know, when he's away with Candus.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what kids see. They get out there and they get mixed up with the wrong crowd, get in trouble.
What kind of gang people does he hang out with? What, like?
I don't have no idea.
You're always at work,
I
huh?
just seen some of the pictures. Huh?
You're usually at work when this is all going on, huh?
I'm always at work. That's all I do is work. You know, that's all I do. Try to take care of everybody as best I can. And
Has grandma been different to you at all the last few months?
No, she's all right. I mean, you have to understand, she went to do this with her daughter coming up missing 11, 12 years ago. So she's seen all this stuff coming, and she probably done the right thing by leaving for a while.
Right.
She's not been through this stuff before.
That's just the odd thing to people is the way she left, and this has happened before, and this is.
It is. It seems odd, but I really don't blame her because it's heartbreaking. She lost her daughter, now she's lost her granddaughter.
Right, but don't you think that's when Candus needed her the most is when she left?
Well, I agree with that. I do agree with that, but I mean, we've talked, you know, I've expressed that to her.
See how important it is not to mix even her case into this? Why would I mix Rosemary Bly's case into this? Don tried to.
No, there's no reason
to. On accident, right?
Yeah.
He tried to on accident. He didn't know better. I did. I was like, I don't want to hear about it right now. I don't.
No. No, there's no reason to. That was
nothing to do with
way way before summer, and no way is that connected
No, it
at
wasn't.
all.
Wasn't way before summer. Don was still with Candace, which makes it feasible, right? Makes it plausible and makes it possible. But because Josie's what, 15? That was 12 years ago, 13 years ago now. Yeah, think about it. It's plausible. That's why it makes it possible. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense when you hear it in full here, right?
It does.
Yeah, it does. Welcome them. Trolls, trolling all the time, trolling all the time, trolling all the time. We're almost done anyway. They can spend the rest of their night up. We're going to bed early. We got more stuff to do. Like true crime never sleeps. Like their voiceless need voices still. You guys have time all the time in the world. We have a schedule now, right? Yeah, you're on our schedule now. And no matter what time you're on, trolls, like don't matter when you go on. We're going on all the time, and you got to deal with it. And who cares, right? So, there's enough clicks and views for everybody, right? Think about it. It's not all about the clicks and views. Sometimes just get your story out.
No, she broke down crying.
Stop teaming up on people, bullies.
I can't blame her. I mean, she done lost her daughter. I mean,
Right. Why didn't Candy Grandis, why didn't she go to Dr. Phil with you guys?
Every day.
Well, she has been just staying completely quiet. She's not talking to nobody because she knows better.
Right.
She's been through this before. So a lot of that stuff where people are saying Grandis said this, she's smart enough to not talk to nobody. I have to give her that.
Smart enough not to talk to nobody. You have to give her what, Don? See, this is stuff you should be here for. This stuff. Yeah, Grandis is smart, isn't she? She couldn't remember going to the swim hole, but she told on herself, didn't she? Yeah,
she did. She did. And honestly, I thought that was very clever the way Ronnie Lawson played that to make that happen.
Ronnie Lawson is a genius, along with the FBI and TBI. Like, you guys are stupid if you think they're the problem. You guys are the problem.
No,
you
they're definitely not.
Are the problem. And everything you guys touch turns to shit. Facts. The Cash Gurnan case. Look at that. That's coming out too. It all ties into this. Yeah, it's gonna have to come out. All the text messages, all the that stuff. That's the nasty stuff that's gonna have to be played on weekends because I don't want to do the drama stuff. I can't do it. We won't do it.
No.
I mean, her health and my health is not okay with that. I mean, we've seen a decline in our health because of that. And we're just it had to come out the way it did, right? It is what it is.
It is.
It is what it is. But yeah, it's going to be only on the weekends I could play that stuff because the rest of the weekend I don't want people to be shying away by that, but they'll have to see it because all of it matters. Yeah, it all matters. Because Don, this is why you guys are coming out now, and when you're like, we can't get our boys back because of what it's everyone else's fault. No, Don.
No,
it's not. No. Quit blaming everybody else, but take the fact that like you could have a success in this case, Don. Meaning in your daughter's life. Forget being a case, right? Be a success in your daughter's life. Help her come home. She's already home, dude. You know this. You'll see her in the resurrection. Help her come home, though. Right? Bring her home to us, if nothing else.
Yeah, she's smart enough to not talk to nobody.
No one.
I have to give her that. I'm trying to get that smart.
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. You kind of just gotta shut off your phone and get away from YouTube. You know what I mean?
Pretty much, for sure.
That's the best thing I could advice-wise to you. I could give you and Candace. I just hope these pranks and all the stuff that goes on isn't you guys because everyone thinks it is, and it's like it just one after another just makes it look worse.
I know, and they just keep on and keep on, so they want us to call and straighten it out. It's about their YouTube channel or whatever, and that's really what. Yeah, but just let them talk.
Well, just stay off panels, and continue to get the help that you and Candace need. Get your lives together, and everything else.
I appreciate that.
We'll have to play it out, man.
Oh yeah, that's all we can do. That's all we can do.
It's just getting aggravating, because I know you guys want answers, but the world wants answers now. It's like this case is bigger than anybody ever thought it would be.
I know.
So,
and even though a lot of bad things have been said, all this bad stuff, but that actually helped propel everything to where it is now.
Right.
Even all that bad stuff. So
Yeah, well, because people are still talking about it, whether it's negative or positive, which makes it something to talk about.
Absolutely.
You know,
but it's kind of crazy to me with all this coverage, you know, and her all over the news and nationwide stuff. Still, nothing.
Right. Well, I don't know. Well, people were saying that like I was responsible for putting you in the car and getting you to go drive and do this and do that, and I got you pulled over. And that was not true. I just want you to know that. Okay.
No, I know that's not true.
Okay.
I mean, when Doug, not Doug, but Chris M was on there,
right?
I just flipped out, and I was just trying to get away from her.
Right.
And I was gonna go cool out for a while, cool down, and come back, but I got pulled over. Somebody has seen that and called the cops.
That's fucked up.
They was looking for me. They told me they was looking for a white truck.
As much as I want to blame Chris M for that, no. You were on Molly Golightly's with perplexed QT. Sorry, Mom. Whip.
Whoops.
And we got 2 minutes. I could have waited. 2 minutes left. But yeah, you were on with Molly Golightly, perplexed, and you guys called on nonstop on my show, laughing. I have it. You guys were laughing about it. And you had to cut it out of your show because you wanted to ruin the interview. I had 1,600 people in my room. You hated it. We used to have that all the time. I'm happy we're always at. I don't care if one person watches us, as long as we get the message across. Because someday to get to this point,
that's what matters, is getting the message across. And no, him getting pulled over and going to jail had nothing to do with us over here. He's the one that made the decision to get in the car and do what he did.
Yeah.
And the people that were pushing that narrative that it was somebody else's fault.
His own friend Benny Keys got him in trouble. Also, him and his crew.
It's just another way of them trying to help Don to not take accountability for his actions.
Yeah, it's caper, isn't it? Like, can you imagine if Ronnie Lawson pulled off his mask and it was JLR and breaking news? And then JLR pulls off his mask and it's Doug. Yeah, that's your worst nightmare when the rabbit has the gun.
Right.
Yeah. Now you got two wabbits with guns and a bunch of people that believe in them with guns, and their guns are wrenches. Don't come in here, trolls. Chris McDonough. Don't block them, Yesh. Leave them. See, right? Because you can't fool. You know how many people, even in the bad community, that tried to turn good, like the glares and all this stuff, all the fights. Like, yeah, like go watch everybody, but all the stuff they've ever said bad about me is not true either, because they're basing it off all the shit people said. None of it's true.
No.
But I don't care. But that stuff doesn't matter. Like, honestly, I don't watch that stuff unless it involves my kids, and half of you guys involved my kids, and that's where you went wrong, because I'm looking for missing kids. That's where I started, and that's where I finish. As sad as it is, it's so much easier to find an adult that's deceased than a kid, or work a kid's case as opposed to an adult's. It's harder for people because it's the digesting thing. Thank you, Karen Latham.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for that. Aw, no, you're so awesome. I'm going to send it over to her. I got you. Thank you so much. Just you being here means the world to us. You know that.
Definitely.
See, that's the thing. Like, we're here whether there's a dollar amount or not. Like, that's the greatest part about it. You guys can come here and know that it's not, just hit the thumbs up or hang out. Like,
exactly.
Get the facts across to other people. Like, hey, we heard it over here, but it came straight from Don and Candus, and this can't be true. That's why you should watch everybody. I had to for so many days and so many, like 15 months straight. Yeah. But it started before that with BK, though, because that dude inserted himself with all those bad people that I didn't like. And somehow he just came around with the Nina boys and this and that. And they were all a crew. And like, I saw where it stood, and like how'd they get my number? They just found it. No, that doesn't work that way.
No.
Yeah, you just didn't find me, or I wasn't just the one that answered. Like, I answer everyone, and you were the lucky one. The Mound. I'm sorry, Benny Keys. Yeah, if they don't remember who you are, the Mound. I still have the video of you crashing into and trying to do the predator hunting, poaching thing too. Yeah. Don't think I'm not going to. Yeah, you don't have that on your channel anymore, do you? You took that down. I still have it for years. Yeah, so you can't strike me for it when I play it, because that's the bad part. I own it now.
Funny how that works.
Ain't that right, Smiley's World? See, all this stuff has to come out somehow. We got 1 minute left. You guys hit the thumbs up. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys, and I hope you're around to stay, because we're on a ride. We're going for Dylan's legacy, everything. is about these cases and these people. Anybody who's infiltrating or making these cases take longer or be horrible to the parents, I guess we're willing to throw our necks out there over the train tracks, right? Because when we get through the tunnel, guys, I swear to God, it's the light of day.
It is.
Wow.
They told me that.
Facts.
Wow.
So yeah, so somebody on your channel called, well, it wasn't you. It was somebody on your channel.
Or somebody else that was watching it. That's just not a subscriber, but just watching. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's fucked up how it happened, but all I can say is keep working to get your guys' health, and
it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Yeah, and stay the fuck off people's channels.
Yeah. Yeah. Stay off people's channels. You should have taken my advice over a year ago. You guys would have never been in this position. Actually, you'd have been in a better position had you taken my offer. Our offer.
100%.
Ow! Gotcha. Looking ass.